Welcome to the show, guys. Hope everyone's cool. It's me and my bro Nalante. How you doing, bro?
All good, JK. All good, JK. Another big night. Another one of those famous nights at Anfield. So, yeah, I'm feeling a whole lot of emotions. Right, nervous, but yeah, excited. Same time.
Same as I'm looking forward to that game because after the first leg last week, which was it was an interesting game. I think the way we sort of defended it, I think we did okay. It could have been worse. Could have been, I wouldn't say better, but I'm taking a 1-0 away win after being sort of we were under pressure most of the game. What was your sort of feeling after that first game, Nalante, and taking the 1-0 winner there? Can you hear me? So we'll just wait for Nalante to come back. For me personally, I think after going under so much pressure and then nicking it at the end, 1-0 with a Harvey Elliott goal.
All right, JK. Yeah, sorry about that. Some
Oh, that's
technical
okay.
issues there.
That's okay. No, I was just saying, how did you feel after like getting that goal late on? And after being
Um,
under so much pressure last week, does that give you a bit of confidence going into this game? Because I'm thinking, when you see games like we did away from home, the Man City game where we won that game there, does it give you a bit more confidence with the defence that we can sort of do the job at Anfield tonight?
I'll say it'll give. Yeah, it gives a little bit. I think we all know it. Got away with one. We definitely did. No doubt about it. But in football, you're gonna get in the season, you're gonna get a bit of luck, and I hope that was a little bit like a spare or so.
Mm-hmm.
And again, as you were saying before in the Liverpool 12-man stream, again, anyone, real thinking, oh, Anfield, that's it, it's a game over, they're sadly mistaken because PSG, they're coming with confidence and the way they play similar like that, it's going to be a long night for us. And plus, with us, we've only been playing in spots and spots,
Mm-hmm.
which has got us wins. We haven't lost really, but again, it's a warning sign because I don't know if you agree or disagree with me. If we play like that, the first half at Southampton against PSG, we're going out of the Champions League, guaranteed. So it's really down to the guys to be more proactive.
Mm-hmm.
Just play how we've been playing and don't give. Yes, PSG will probably have chances. We can't deny that their quality, but we need to be who we are. And if we do that, then we should get the job done. But it'd be interesting. It's not a foregone conclusion, as some people say.
That's what I'm saying. I think I was a bit surprised in the way where he went with the three up top. Remember, pre-game we were thinking he might do the Man City thing where he drops, say, a Curtis Jones into midfield. But he ended up going Jota up top. We went with the three. I think, look, at the end of the day, I would have taken a draw there. And with us getting a late goal, it was just like, it was good to see.
Mhm.
But the only thing I was sort of thinking, I was thinking we're giving these guys a bit too much of the ball.
Right.
Like I think Arnie Slot plays some tactics sometimes but it was weird. Like the other day, he was saying after the Southampton game where we first half non-existent. I think, and he was sort of surprised as well with it. He was thinking, yeah, we shouldn't have done that, this, that, and the other. So sometimes we always think it's the manager's tactics to do that. Maybe it's the players themselves.
Right.
I
Mhm.
think like I was a bit surprised with Arnie Slot's comments after the game, just saying, yeah, we
Mhm.
shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, but hopefully today it isn't like that where we just go straight from the off, get the job done. Um, I feel we've got enough class there to get that done. What's your tactics for tonight, for example?
Tactics. my tactics tonight is to go long John Silver on their asses. But no, tactics. We just need to play how we need to play. We need to be the Liverpool that has got us to where we are, the position to have a wonderful season. So we need just to play more the Man City, the Newcastle game, more the Newcastle game, the Tottenham games at home, where we were solid in defense, but we used our power, used our skills as a midfield. And look, make no mistake about it, PSG will get some chances, and the defense have done relatively well. But we can't have another night of Alisson doing what he's doing. Otherwise, we're not going to get away with it. We'll get knocked out. So it's down for the players to be who they are, more proactive. And if we can be who we are, then I think we can go through regardless.
Yeah, because I asked you earlier, like, what tactics you go with. Me personally, I reckon we're going to be cautious. Like how we have been recently. I think we're being cautious is because we went through a phase of games where we weren't brilliant. We got a few draws, dropped points and stuff. And I think with Arne Slot, he's realised that we were conceding goals. And I think bar that goal we let in against Southampton, we've kept it sort of clean sheets. We've kept clean sheets. A defence and goalie, like Becker, he kept a few clean sheets. I think that goal against Southampton, I wanted another clean sheet there. Just to keep that sort of flowing, that clean sheet sort of mentality as a defence. I think when a defence is not conceding, it just gives the rest of the team a bit more freedom as well, Hence why I was a bit disappointed letting that goal in against Southampton, which I think we shouldn't have let in. I think someone should have been on the line or something, just to realise, you know what, Tsimikas could have just dropped there in the corner on the line and just thought, just in case. So, but other than that, I think maybe that would have gave the players an Alisson Becker initiative tonight to get another clean sheet again. Let's get back into that sort of mentality,
Yeah. No, I understand that. In terms of tonight, okay, I think we should go. Yeah, we should go how we should be attacking, but again, I think the lineup is predictable in my opinion. What we're going to play.
Yeah, we could have a quick look at that. We can go through a team, what we think might happen. But yeah.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Yeah, carry on what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to. Yeah, I just think we should be more proactive. I think the team lineup will pick itself, but I just think that we should go a little bit different in terms of the lineup. But I just think we just need to be proactive. Again, if we want to later on, we can play the press conference. But as Slot says, his intention was not to go, defensive or anything like that. They just PSG. We didn't play our game, and PSG played well.
I was pretty surprised how good they sort of played. I knew they're sort of better this season, no doubt, but I was pretty impressed with the way they played. But I feel as soon as Salah came off, their mentality dropped in that way where they sort of thought, okay, Harvey Elliott's come on. Who's this guy? I sort of. It's just like I felt that their defense sort of laid back a little bit because at the end we were attacking more. Hence why we got the goal. We just like when Darwin and Elliott both came on, they sort of changed the game for me because we were under pressure most of the game. They got a disallowed goal with the offside. So we were sort of risking it, but I feel football's like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Look at Plymouth. When they beat us 1-0, we were over them most of the game, sort of. We weren't great, but we had the majority of the ball and stuff, But still, we lost the game. And that's football.
Still chances. Yeah, exactly. It is.
Yeah. I think Forest and their manager sort of shown that this season where you don't have to have the majority of the ball to win a game.
Yeah.
It's a tactic. That's old school sort of tactic where little teams will go to big teams in the first division and stuff.
Yeah.
Sit behind. You know, absorb all the pressure, hit them on a counter,
Yeah,
get a penalty, get a free kick outside the box, whatever, to get that sort of shady 1-0 win.
yeah,
And I think that tactic needs to be used sometimes because for me, it's good to
100%.
see a team get like a defensive job done in
Mhm.
big games, keeping a clean sheet. It means a lot.
Yeah,
Starting off with the team then, bro. Like we know Becker was starting goal. And then Trent sort of picks itself as well. Conor
yeah,
Bradley not fit yet.
yeah.
And then you got the rest of the defence, Nante.
Mhm.
Keeping Kanate and Virgil as the centre backs, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. Gotta keep them. Same, yeah. Gotta keep
We
them.
stick with that. I'll stick with that as well. I think Kanate slowly finding his feet now. Looks a bit more better since his injury. He's come back. He kept them. He was in the team with them clean sheets as well. So for me, left back, I'm going Robertson.
Yeah, can't disagree. Robert, yeah.
I think when you watch Robertson, I watched the game again the other day. Robertson's second half when he came on a sub for Simicast.
Yeah.
So I think Simicast getting that yellow card. I think Slot was thinking, you know what, I don't want to risk getting 10 men.
Yeah.
Took on Robertson, and Robertson played like he used to play back in the days. You know, when he first got into the scene, and he was like got the most assists in the as a defender. With him and Trent had a little battle.
Yeah.
Robertson in that the other day when he came on against Southampton, he just looked like he was back to his old self, running up and down. Him and McAllister, when they both came on, sort of won us that game as well, I believe.
Mhm.
So for me, Robertson left back 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Goes,
100.
yeah. Yeah, you could add to Robertson, bro. What do you think? How he played the other day when he came on?
Yeah, that was more of the old Robert. That was the Robert we've known to love for the last 3 to 4 years. 4 or 5. Consistency. That was Robert pressing. What I like was his pressing and his attacking mentality. Even when we're 2-1, he's still attacking.
Yeah.
And defensively he was all right. I know it's Southampton, but again, give Robbo a bit of confidence. Just be the Robbo of old. And yeah, Simicast wasn't great, but he wasn't bad. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think help him. But it's kind of hard, isn't it? He's off the yellow card, and it's just hard. I mean, again, I think this summer again, it looks like we're definitely getting a new left back. It's more than likely, and I think Simi be the one to go.
Yeah, because that Kirkus, his name's getting pushed out there this week of every day. I'm hearing his name, Kirkus, this, that, and the other. That's what happens with football. There'll be a name, a guy, where guys will be pushing his name. Oh, he's coming to Liverpool, this, that, and the other, and he ends up going somewhere else. So for me, I'm not going to get involved in that transfer speculation.
Mhm.
Bless up, Nelson. Hope you're cool, bro. Good morning from the
Big up
United
Nelson.
States.
Tete Nelson. Big up.
Big up. Good to see someone from the States.
Yeah.
Missing the 12th man as well.
Yeah.
And nice one to see you, Graham Rogers. Need a huge performance tonight, 100%. I think as long as we mentally, defensively sort it out, don't give them anything. We're at home. Also, the crowd has to play their part today. I think a noisy Anfield, because their fans are going to be loud. Like their away fans, they're loud. So for me, the fans today at Anfield have to play their part, man.
No problem. And JK, just for a minute, just for the viewers, just want to have a little shout out. This is Liverpool fans laughing at Arsenal with more drop points. Just gonna show you now.
Oh, chest! I can't breathe.
Nah, big nasty, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Too funny. I like that. Nice little clip. Little clip. Midfield, bro. Are you gonna go with the 3 that played last week? Like for me, the standard first 3, Gravenberch.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what Slot would. For me, I think
Okay,
Matt
you're the
definitely
manager
has to.
today, bro. What would you play, and what do you reckon Slot will play in that three?
Well, my midfield
What would
would
you
be
do?
Endo Grab Jones. No, sorry, no, Endo McAllister Jones. That'd be my midfield three. Personally,
Okay.
my reason really being Sobo, he hasn't been great. Harvey, I'm tempted, but it's just because PSG moved the ball quite quickly. I think it'll just be the physicality a bit. I'm tempted between. I'm in a stalemate of him and Jones, but we need McAllister's ball, obviously, and I think Endo could do a job personally in this game. I think he could. I really think he could. Grav has just been looking very leggy, very tired. I would rather him come off the bench at some point, but I don't think that will happen. I think Slot will go for the usual Grav, Mac, and Sobo, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you, bro. I think the lineup that you sort of would have been perfect against Southampton.
Yeah.
Perfect game for give,
Or you could do a Grav, Mac, and Elliot, in my opinion. But I don't.
Elliot, I don't think he'll get the start.
No, he won't. He won't. He'll come off the bench again. Yeah, he definitely won't.
So for me, the midfield three is done. Front three, bro, your choice.
It's got to be Diaz, Salah, and Darwin, in my opinion. Obviously Cody's back and he's in the squad. So that's great news. But it's not the game. It's not no point risking Cody. Diaz picked it up in the second half. We just need more consistency. I just think Darwin, for me, Jota's had his chances and he's tried. He's been hustled and bustled, but he's just not lacking his usual razor sharp. And I don't care if it's Mo Salah or whoever. If they're not playing well for me, in my opinion, I don't care how good the player you are. You sit the bench. For me, Darwin has, after the criticism he had from Slot, Arne, he's kind of come back and showed his worth, in my opinion. And I think the first leg, when he came on, and regardless as a sub, he done the job on Marquinhos. The PSG defenders couldn't handle him. So we need Darwin to start and be that. We need to play more on the front foot, and Darwin will do that for me at this precise moment, Disrupt the defense, hustle and bustle, and then get the likes of hopefully the Mo and Diaz can be more who they usually are. So he has to start for me. Do I think Slot starts him? No. Unfortunately, I think he starts Jota.
You think, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going with the same front three you picked as well. I think Diaz undercover is probably one of our most important players. He just keeps hold of the ball, bro. And in games like this today, we need a guy like that. Imagine PSG thinking we're in a 1-0 behind. We need to attack. And then sometimes what we need is a guy who just holds the ball for a few seconds. And I think Diaz does that for me. So I'm going to play him. Darwin, for me, got a goal the other day, won a penalty. I'm really want to start him, but I feel he might go with Jota. And then maybe bring Darwin on later on if needed. But we'll see. Big up Cedric. Hope you're cool, bro. Big up JK and
Big up Cedric. Big up
Another
Cedric.
day, another time to see Chiesa on the bench. Bro, he couldn't even get a game against Southampton. I was so disappointed in that. Give the guy 10 minutes. Take Diaz off. Diaz has been running around like a madman for the last few weeks. Bring him off 10, 15 minutes to go. We're 3-1 up. Bring Chiesa on, I always said Chiesa out of the front five we've already got. He's the one guy who will take a shot without thinking about it. He just gets the ball, bang, I want to shoot, where other guys will probably say I want to dribble a bit more or whatever it is, you know what I mean? But Chiesa in front of the goal, I'm not talking about cutting in from the left or the right. He's a guy who stays sort of central and wants to shoot. And I think I'm a bit really disappointed in the way in the last weeks he hasn't really seen anything. like game time wise. 'Cause I know there's a player in there. So
Yeah.
whatever it is, bro, I don't know. But he's been on the bench a few times now, so he is fit. That's a good thing, maybe. Maybe he's just saying, you know what? If I don't really play that much, it's cool long as I stay fit for a whole season. Like he's been
Yeah.
fit now for a long time, bro. He hasn't sort of broke down in training, whatever it is, you know what I mean? He's sort of, yeah, Graham says as well. Chiesa must have upset Slot somehow, you know? God knows. I don't know. But there's a player there. Cedric also says Darwin has to start. I think.
Agreed, Cedric, 100%. Me, he needs to. You know, we'll go on the form player, and Darwin is the form player. He has to start for me. He definitely has to start. You know, Darwin has been, you know, putting it in, and yeah, he just needs to start. He really does. We'll just have to see on that. But yeah, I think unfortunately Slot for me is going to go same old same, but we'll just have to wait and see. Better performance, yeah. Nelson agreed. It's got to be better, man. We're Liverpool FC Football Club. We shouldn't fear anyone, and yeah, we play like that again, then we're going to be knocked out of the Champions League. It's the brutal truth. It is. So hopefully the boys, I'm sure Slot will have a better performance. I think it'll be momentous to stake to go do the defensive because of the exceptional performance of PSG in the first leg of this tie. In the group stages, the PSG started in very impressive fashion. Yeah. No, agree, Graham. We can't. Yeah, we don't have to be gun ho, but we need to be at least more attacking control to play how we're supposed to play. So I agree in that. Group stage or league phase, yeah. Hey Nelson. Oh yeah, JK did answer that. Yeah. I mean, I don't really want to, you know, I don't want to go too much into Chiesa. I mean, the guy for me, in my opinion, and guys, just in the comment, just correct me if I'm wrong, but just I don't want to be the Chiesa downfall. Would you have started Chiesa on Southampton just gone? Personally, I would have benched Salah, put Salah on the bench because Salah needs a little mini rest, no matter how good he's doing, you know. But yeah, let me guys know in the chats. No, so no, we know how he did well against the reigning champions. No goals conceded. Yeah, third pay.
Beat them all. Yep.
Yeah, we can
Beat
get
them
back
all,
to
bro.
that. Yeah,
Leverkusen, Paris Saint-Germain, Man City, and Real Madrid.
yeah,
The big
it's good.
dogs, you know?
Yeah.
So
Big dogs, but yeah, but we want trophies. Yeah, so those wins will be nothing if we don't win. We don't win the big dogs, but yeah, it's good. JK, I was just thinking, shall we play some of the press conference earlier from Arnie?
yeah, we could do that. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So we'll listen.
Cool. All right. We're just going to play, guys, the press conference from today, and then me and JK will comment. We'll listen to it, and then you guys can just comment as well in the chat. Okay. All good? Can you see?
No, not yet. We can't see it yet.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, we just got yeah.
Yeah. Can you see?
No, not yet.
You can't beat them.
Not yet. All right.
Not yet.
I don't know why this is. It should come. Right. Sage sharing. Just bear me 2 ticks. I'm going to do this again because he's saying he was sharing the screen.
I think Jota was in the press conference as well yesterday, yeah?
Yeah. No, he was, yeah.
You always say that, if he's in the press conference, he's starting.
Yeah, exactly. Innit?
You know?
Yeah, that's it.
Which part of the US are you from, bro, Nelson?
Can everyone see? Can you see JK?
It's not on the big screen. I think you
No?
gotta. Nah.
Oh, that's strange. All right, let me just try something, and if not, then we'll just continue our conversation. But yeah,
Like I was saying earlier on about the crowd today, bro. I need them to be singing all the way through.
Mhm.
Top atmosphere. Because them guys, PSG, man, them. I remember a few years back, my brother was at the 3-2 win for us. He was there. He says, bro, them fans are loud. Like they're wearing like they're taking their tops off and it's winter. That's what level these guys are on. You
Yeah.
know, with some big drums and stuff. Have you
Yeah.
noticed in England, it's only Crystal Palace who have got drums in the crowd. Hence why for me, Crystal Palace fans at their ground is probably like one of the best fans in the league. But other than that, in Europe, everyone uses drums. You got guys who don't even watch the game. They're back to the game, but they've got one of them microphone, big xylophone things where they're just shouting
Yeah.
all the game. And they're not even watching the game, bro.
Yeah.
You put yourself first. So put your
There we go. Sorted.
It's all very good teams.
So can't see JK. Can anyone see?
We are a team, Paris Saint-Germain are a team, and three of
No, we
Can
can
you see
hear
it now?
it, but yeah, but it's
You can't
on
see
the. It's not covering the whole screen now.
All right.
I think you've got a. See the bottom right corner. There's a
Yeah, you
button
go.
to enlarge it. That's what you got to do, I think.
There you go.
Do you really think that they have?
There you go.
Or is that
And maybe
they have a game of
All right. Apologies, guys. Just getting this up again. Get this up and running. All right. Let me just play this now.
football to lose. And we as well. So I do think both they've been in this stage of the tournament for many years now. I think last season they reached the semi-final. We were not even at this stage last season in the Champions League. In the season before, this was the round where we were knocked out. So yeah, these teams normally are going quite far into Europe, and that's it.
If you want to see it through, what difference do you need to see?
it's really bitty, bro. Yeah.
No, you can't hear it now.
No, it's just bitty.
Okay.
Before we played that game, I watched many games of them because we had a bit more time than normally, and I was really impressed by the intensity they play at, the team cohesion, the rotations in the midfield. It was they are such a complete team, such a well managed. I experienced this last Wednesday. Some people said we played poor. I don't agree. I think they played tremendously well. I don't think we faced this season a team that combined that much quality with that much intensity. But I do think we can do better. So I'm not saying we played poor or not good at all, but we are a better team than we were last week. And that's something we have to prove tomorrow with the help of our fans.
Some suggestion at PS. Gene was surprised at the level of Liverpool last week. In terms of you weren't very good. Do you have any comments on that? And do you think you'll have to play the best game of the season?
No, just to pause it there, as you can see, the report was saying to surprise claims we weren't very good. Mind games, they played better teams, but obviously Arnie brushes off the question. So you hear that now.
Season to get through tomorrow.
No, I think what you mean is that some of them have said that Arsenal and Bayern Munich were better than us. And that's what I think what I've heard. I think what that has to do with the fact that Paris Saint-Germain improved a lot in these 2 or 3 months, and that they played away at Arsenal and away at Bayern Munich in these 2 games. And I saw both of those games. I just said I watched a lot of games. I saw those 2 as well. And they've improved and they've changed. So at Arsenal away, they were much lower, waiting much more, and now they just press all over the pitch and take the risk of 1v1 constantly. So they've improved, they've changed. And yeah, it's up to them how they felt. I cannot influence what they felt. I don't even know if it's true or not, but I'm hoping that they have a different opinion now tomorrow night. Yeah, I do think so, because this is the most complete team we've faced so far. And what I mean with complete is, okay, we faced of course Arsenal and City, and it's not that there are big margins, but the intensity they play that with, combined with the quality they have, because yeah, let's be honest, we are talking here about probably the richest club, or maybe there's one richer club a bit further out, but so they have so much quality and a great big manager, because he lets the team play in a way that it's not easy to play against this team, and he brings the best out of every player, and he brings incredible work rate in the team. So that's why I think we have to be at our best tomorrow. But for example, we didn't have ball possession at all. City away, the other richest club in the world, together with Paris Saint-Germain, and at home we had a completely different performance against City than we had away.
So, in terms of salary, you were thinking.
I was hoping you would tell me what you were thinking.
Oh, I insist, please. Skip the awkward chat.
That's cool.
How are you not tired of spending your hard-earned money on a million different productivity apps? Well, here's how you can save and wave goodbye to Asana, Trello, ClickUp, TickTick, Monday, Notion, Calendly.
I love that. Do you think the players get extra motivation when they hear?
Yeah, I think the sound on that video went great.
Yeah, apologies about that, guys. I think the sound, not on my side, the sound system weren't great, but I'm sure you guys got the drifts of some of the comments Slot was making regarding that. So yeah, apologies about the audio sound. I think it's more on their side rather than mine, but that's fine anyway. But yeah, we'll turn it off. Yeah, so you obviously, Slot there, obviously just, you know, making some just obviously observations about the game and, you know, playing better. Obviously there's more Diogo Jota, as JK said in the interview. You can see here PSG playing the mind games, how easy the game was, you know, and other teams were better. So stuff like that, that's a little shot at Liverpool. It's a little dig at us. So we can turn that and just let them know that, yo, we're the big dogs. You ain't got heritage. You spent $1 billion or whatever since 2010 for the last 15 or 16 years, and you ain't won the big one. So we need to show them today we are the big dogs. We are the Heritage FC. We've got the most European Cups in the league, and in world football we're only third or fourth in terms of who's won the Champions League the most. So that's what we need to show them today.
That's true. I think today, bro, we've got to really sort of concentrate. I feel as long as the midfield plays right, I think the midfield is very important to our team. Hence why I need a shift from Gravenberch for me against Southampton looked better than he has been. He came off a sub. And I need Szoboszlai to step up as well. Because I reckon he sort of turned a corner, considering how he sort of played at the first part of the season and stuff. I think recent times he's just playing better. And consistency is key now. You can't play great, and then really bad. You got to play sort of okay. You can't really play bad. And I think against Southampton, bro, he didn't even touch the ball first half, did he?
No.
So for me, him and I think Gravenberch played okay. I think McAllister, when he came on, he played great. I need McAllister to do the same sort of thing the whole game now, tonight. You know, Nelson tells us he was lives in Georgia, but he was born in New York. Yeah, man,
Nice.
great, nice. There's a lot of Liverpool fans over there.
Yeah.
You know, I think there's a few bars and stuff like you can imagine, yeah, in the Big Apple in New York and stuff. You know.
Yeah.
And then Trudon says thoughts on United's new stadium. Brother need to sort their team out before the stadium.
No, 100
um,
in the stadium. I mean, boy. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. But you can only do that when you're winning games and collecting revenue. But yeah, I mean,
yeah, that's just I don't know, man. Like I always say, like they've sort of let Old Trafford sort of be run down and stuff, and I think they've done it on purpose so they can say, "Oh, look, it's running down. Like we got water leaking, toilets are horrible, this, that, and the other." You know, we need a new stadium and stuff just to promote their sort of cause, what they want to do. You know what I mean?
right.
Have like a new Wembley up north and this, that, and the other and stuff. Like for me, football is I'm not into having owners who want a number of clubs into their regime, you know. So for me, I don't want to have no other club associated with Liverpool. But the way football's changing nowadays with stadiums and that and the other.
Indeed. And Smokey agrees. But yeah. But yeah, no, look. No, it's you saying Trudon. Yeah. I mean, it's good in the eye, but again, I believe you want to see. I mean, the revenue. I don't know if you saw Jim Radcliffe's interview. Not that you do, but you just out of the eye, and he was saying that they were nearly. I mean, he had to spend 300 million of his money, or apparently the end of 2025, United were going to go into financial debt. But so again. Of course, he's. I mean, if they can do it, yeah. But again, I believe it when I see it. But then a lot of issues. So that 100,000 seat stadium is a pipe dream at the moment. But let's see. Yeah, and apologies, Trudon, but yeah, I'm sure you just heard the bits and bobs from what Arnie was saying. Slot. Yeah. So, guys, if you can ask, who's going to be Liverpool's key player for today's game? Because, yeah, it's a very interesting game. And who do you think is going to be the key player to just affect things? I'm looking at, for me, the key player I'm looking at is McAllister. Because McAllister was, not times he's overrun. He's never been the quickest. But, again, that midfield dominated us. If McAllister could get into his groove, tonight, just dictate the midfield a little bit, just in little pockets and spaces, then we can go a long way to where this game will be decided. But for me, McAllister. But yeah, guys, in the chat, let me know, man. Let me know who's the key player for us tonight, in your opinion, in terms of being key for pushing us to qualify and winning this game, or going through at least.
Yeah, for me, he's the McAllister as well. I think the way he came on against Southampton, we just sort of run the game second half. We scored 3 goals, And I think the way McAllister just came on, calmed everyone down. Very important. He gets stuck in. McAllister, he don't mess around. He gets the sort of job done, and that's why for me, very important player for tonight. Whoever that number 9 is as well. I think Darwin upsets their sort of defense. I think they had it a bit too easy until Darwin came on for the last 10 minutes or so. I think Darwin upset their defense, hence why we got that goal, bro.
Yeah. No, I agree. Again, but I just think Slot won't start him. I think he'll just go for the same old tried and tested lineup, which he usually plays. Obviously, he would play Cody, but Cody's obviously on the bench. So yeah, Diaz. So yeah, which would be a bit disappointing if I'm honest. But again, all I know is I hope he puts rockets up their arses, pools. You know what I mean? Because yeah, we need them. But yeah, I feel again, momentum. And again, I'll say on Saturday, I just don't like the fact that Darwin was taken off. for Jota. I just thought it was a waste of sub. He's got the momentum. Let him play to the end of the game. Now, if he starts tonight, fair enough. But I still don't think he should have took him off. But if he doesn't start, then it's like, then why? What are you doing? You know. And I think the first 20 minutes we can't start slow again. You know, we need to be out the traps. We need to be on it like Sonic. You know what I mean? So yeah, just need to be better prepared, more control of the ball, and we just need to be. Okay. Gravy, yeah. Trudon, look. Gravy needs to be on it. Gravy. He ain't gonna have any babies if you don't put some gravy on it, you know. So yeah, Gravy, he's need to be on it. He's been a bit lackluster, you know, tiredness. I think some of the players have been tired, and this is why I don't like Scott has not rotated the squad as much as he should, and we've got away with it. But you know, of course, I'm not complaining. But yeah, Saturday again, I don't think he was that great. Second half was a bit better. It's not a bit, you know, a little bit, but he nearly scored a great goal, but he took too long to shoot. So we'll see with that. We will see. Step up this way, call pictures. Yeah, Nelson. I think from the first, I think everyone but Alisson needs to step up the game because everyone was poor. Though Trent done okay defensively, I don't think he was that great, but people a bit solid. We just need to step up with the team being. In terms of Mo, yeah, no, he hasn't. You're right, Nelson. But the two games I remember in the 2018-2019, he was good. He was good at home and he was okay away. It's just that he hasn't scored. But yeah, last week he had the stinker. Yeah, Mendes had Salah in his back pocket. And yeah, but again, not helped by the team, not supporting pressing. But yeah, we need the Salah of old. So we'll see what happens on that front. There you go. And we have another guest, ladies and gentlemen. Lee, how you doing, bro? You well?
Good, mate. Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Looking forward to the big tie. It is a huge game, isn't it? Given what we've seen in the first leg, it's tickled everybody's taste buds, hasn't it? Because we're going to have to play well, which I think we will.
Yeah.
I think we get a good performance, but we're going to need it, aren't we? Everyone's going to have to be on their mettle tonight, the whole side, 1 to 11. It's got to be really on their game tonight. But I'm really looking forward to it. This is what you live for, isn't it? The big games like this. You want big opponents with good players. It's what you want to see. Ain't no PSV. It ain't no PSV, put it that way.
Yeah,
there's a big difference between PSV and PSG.
Exactly. Right, guys. So I'm jumping in your comments straight away. So anything you got to say, please, your mind, your thoughts, your players, please just let us know, man. It's all about you guys. I'll pick up Liverpool videos. Yeah, I think we're all well. Yeah, we're all doing good, man. Just like you, we're, you know, excited, nervous about the game. You know, a lot of people talking about further ahead, but I just want to focus on tonight. You know, I just want to focus on what we can do tonight. Let's see your next comment there. Leo's goals came out and said we need to show Liverpool. No, we need to show PSG what we're made of, as they think. Yeah. You know what, Liverpool videos. I don't know if you were in. The order wasn't great, but we just played the press conference of Arne Slot, and they did mention that, and he did kind of. Yeah, just, you know, Arne, he's a cool guy. He just kind of dismiss it because they lost to Bayern and Arsenal. But this is a better PSG than those times they were struggling. They didn't have any substance. So yeah, I agree. And you know what? Again, Lee, I don't know if you agree with this. I mean, I think I don't know if have you heard the exact quotes, Lee?
I haven't. No, I heard what he said after the first game, but I haven't heard anything he said since.
Oh.
you know, I agreed with them to a certain extent after the first game. They were unlucky there was a little bit, I don't know if it was bad luck, but yeah, they did outplay us, etc. And I heard him say that, and that he said we'll win there. I heard him say that immediately after the 1-0 defeat. Why has he gone further? Has he now?
I wouldn't say that, but again, the little dig saying that it was too easy. It was very easy playing against us, basically. So there's a little slight dig in it, which I understand in it. They probably think that they're gonna come and do it again. So
that's useful. If he has strayed into that sort of area with his comments that anything like easy, that'd be music to Arnie's ears. He'd be telling the players that these guys think they're going to have an easy ride.
Yeah.
Or that this game's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To be honest, they'd be up for it anyway without that. Like, you know, they'd be up for proving themselves against this side that did admittedly outplay them only a week ago or 6 days ago. But yeah, that'll just be extra ammunition if anyone needed for the players. If he has strayed into that area where he's like, oh, you know, we found it easy to play against them. Well, yeah, you're a very good side and you were on your own pitch. You know, of course you were going to like give us a game, sort of thing. Like, but this is our pitch now, and French teams don't traditionally do well in England, and they don't traditionally do well at Anfield either. French teams, but in England, as in general, French teams don't do well over the years. Do better against German teams than English teams. French usually.
Yeah. No, agree.
We've had a few defeats in France, like when Drogba done us in for Marseille. He hammered us that night. But do you know what I mean? That was away. You know, even the home side there, they were not the same team as they were in Marseille. So hoping that's what we get from PSG, that they travel like a French team usually does when they travel to England.
Exactly, yeah. This is it, yeah. We want something like that, you know. Yeah, if they do that, then we win the game. But I think it's going to be a better game. Lee, since me and JK, we've given our lineups. What will be your lineup from 1 to 11? What will be your team lineup from 1 to 11? Who would you start with?
Mine's quite predictable. It's Alisson, Trent, Ibu, VVD, Robbo, Grav, Maka, Sobo, and I'd have Gakpo, Jota, and Salah up front. If Gakpo can start, I'd start him. If he can't, I'd start Diaz on the left. But I would like to see Jota given another chance to prove he's got it in him to score. Because I've been willing him to score and predicting he'll score for several games now, and it hasn't come true. So I'll carry on banging that drum, even if it is a bit of a jinx. Hang on a sec.
No, that's all right, Lee. Yeah, you got to take your call, mate. That's fine.
There's Gapco on the phone. He's saying, cheers, bro.
Oh, yeah, okay, great timing. Yeah, he coming like that. Yeah, is that how he doing it?
One second. For me, I think it's a bit too early for Gapco to start a game. Like for me, we got a big game on Sunday as well. We're not really talking about that yet because of the game tonight, but I think Gapco, if he's on the subs bench today, maybe he might be more involved for Sunday. But it just depends. But I wouldn't be saying that Gapco is ready to start for me. Hence why I'm going to go Diaz on the left. And I know Lee's sort of backing Jota for a while now. It's a tricky one. No, but if you're going to choose one, bro, Nalante, you're going to go with Darwin, aren't you, for the number 9? Me personally, I'm going with the number 9. Is Darwin. I reckon the game, second half he had against Southampton was probably good for him. Like game of 2 halves for him. Like first half, I don't know. A lot of people gave him a 0 out of 10. Got booked, and then second half, different type of guy. Like for me, his goal was a long time coming. One of them striker goals, middle in front of the goal, middle of the box, whatever it is, and just taps the ball in or whacks the ball in. Because for me, Darwin and Diaz did what they need to do in their game more. Diaz beat his guy and played that sort of ball for Darwin just to whack it in. And that is, for me, the best way of scoring goals, them type of goals. Where the winger beats his guy, square ball, Darwin's there, bang, back of the net. Hence why I need to see that more. The basics of their game. And what is that? Scoring goals and getting crosses in. And I don't think Diaz does that enough for me. That's his fourth assist he got the other day in the league. And for me, with that many goals we've scored, he should have more than 4 assists, Diaz. And he's had a lot of game time. Hence why I want to see what he did the other day against Southampton and get that ball into the box where we got a striker who just whacks it in. Feed the strikers, you know?
Agreed.
I was saying, Lee, you going with Jota. Nalante, you going with Darwin, number 9, yeah?
Yeah, going with Darwin, yeah. I think I don't know if you heard JK Lee's team lineup.
Yeah, I heard it, yeah.
Oh, you heard it, okay, yeah. No, like I said. Oh yeah. No, I'm going with Darwin, man. Darwin has to start for me.
Then we've got options on the bench anyway. Jota, maybe a Gakpo, and maybe Chiesa. So we might have everyone sort of ready. I'm not really sure. I ain't heard nothing about Gakpo though at all. If he's going to be ready to be on the subs bench or anything. Anything? You heard anything, Nalante?
Yeah, he's in the squad. He's fit, but he will be. From what I'm hearing, he will be on the bench. But whether he gets game time or not, I think that's a different story.
Okay. What I'm going to do now quickly is I'm going to run down like the other games in the Champions League today and tomorrow. And just have your quick who's going to win it, you know. But I'll quickly just go through our team, like team news wise. Okay, Conor Bradley out, Gomez out, Morton all out. But if these guys miss the next game if they're booked, Elliott, Kanate, McAllister, Robertson, Van Dijk.
Hence it's the Ibu and Virgil ones I'm worried about. And McAllister, the 3 of them to miss like the first leg in Birmingham would definitely diminish us a bit. We could still get through. Maybe we could use Quansah if Ibu was out. Without Virgil, we'd only have Ibu and Quansah, wouldn't we, for the away leg in Birmingham? And without McAllister, it weakens our midfield, doesn't it? Still think we'd have enough over 2 legs for Villa, but if we're going to have players missing of that stature, I prefer it was in the home leg, that they didn't get a booking tonight and then it carried over and maybe they got a booking in the away leg, missed the home leg. But they're going to miss a game somewhere, aren't they? Because it carries over and it's still going to be hanging over them by the semi-final stage. So it might be better to get them suspensions out the way now. The 1 game suspensions before we have to get to, if we get through, that is, to get to grips with Madrid then in a potential semi-final. You don't want to be missing any of them players, do you, for that match? Whichever side it is. But it's just something we've got to deal with, innit? And we have been quite good. So far, we haven't picked up that many needless bookings, have we? But Ibu's always got a needless one in him for just like shoving someone over on the bloody byline or something. You know what I mean? Virgil less so, the rare with Virgil. He got one for wasting time recently, didn't he, in the league? But it's not what we want, is it, to have players of that stature? I mean, Grav hasn't got it, fortunately. But it's something we're going to have to think about in tonight's game, innit? But, we've just got to get through the game. We can't think about it during the game, can we? Maybe before, Andy can say to them, be careful, don't stand in the way when a free kick's been given against you. Don't, sass the ref or nothing like. It's a bit of a tightrope now, isn't it, for them players? I'm less concerned about Elliott. Who's the other one? Isn't there a defender as well? Fullback.
Yeah, because I think from what you confirmed, Lee, it's Robbo, Elliott, Van Dijk, I think Kanate and McAllister, I believe. think that's the 5 that are booking away suspension.
Yeah, we could just about cope without Robbo in Birmingham.
Yeah, Robbo will be okay. I think Konate, we can cope without him. I think Kwanzaa can do a job. Elliot,
Yeah.
he's not going to start, so he won't really affect. McAllister, we're missing a bit, if I'm honest. But I
We
think
would, wouldn't we, in the midfield?
would.
If it was in
Yeah.
Birmingham, like, we'd have to
Yeah,
go
but
Gravenberch, Jones, Sobersley, because I don't
Sobo,
think
yeah,
we can
or
end out.
Endo, Gravenberch, Jones, yeah, whatever,
Yeah.
way. But I think we should be okay-ish to an extent. But VVD is the big one. If he's out, yeah, I mean, not that we'll couple up, but yeah, it'll be a big blow. It'll affect us quite a bit. If I'm
He
honest.
doesn't
Now,
tend to pick up very many bookings, does he, Virgil?
No,
Thankfully, touch wood.
yeah,
But, yeah, that'd be the major one, wouldn't it, to be without him in Birmingham, if we got through. But, yeah, let's just concentrate on getting through anyway. We'll deal with that. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
exactly. That's it.
That's why Marquinhos, he's on a yellow card as well, away from missing his game. So he might be a bit cautious. So for me, Darwin, get all over him. You don't want to get booked, he'll miss the next game. So we're going to take that to advantage. Bless up Mr. Tibbs09. Greetings, everyone.
Big
Hope
up,
you're cool.
Mr. Tibbs.
And bless up, Buzz. Hope you're cool, bro.
Yo,
Long time no
Bazza. Hey, Baz, how you doing, man? Bazza, man. Need to speak. Good to hear
I tried
you.
to message you on TikTok, bro. So you can message me, bro. Hope you're cool.
Yeah, big up Baz, man. Big up Baz.
Yeah, it's like a popcorn game tonight.
Indeed.
Yeah.
You say popcorn, Baz, I'll say I'm going to eat eating some chicken up in the building.
And Ted says, well, we won't start playing till we concede. Yeah, we seem to do that sometimes. Hence why I wouldn't mind seeing us sort of going for it from the start.
Yeah, we have to start well tonight, don't we? We have to start the game quickly tonight. Nothing else will do. Can't let them get a foothold in the game early. Try and do to them what they did to us. Just shut them down. And, get them camped outside their own area.
Exactly. But yeah, they get Tracy in the centre circle, mate, to
She'd make a good centre forward.
Yeah. Norman Bernadette behind.
She must play footy, Tracy. Like, I know she's like manager of the England women's netball team or something.
Yeah.
That's where she worked their angle, like, on it.
Yeah. JK, would you mind, as you were number 10, you going to play the balls to good old Tracy? You're going to be feeding her in, JK?
Be a good target woman, wouldn't she? Yeah, she'd be a good target woman.
Yeah.
Plenty to hit.
Oh, she holds something all right. Let's read some of these comments. Oh god, too funny. Yeah, Baz, it's been a minute still. Baz, let me know, man. Are you back in the spaces? You back on the tube? Let me know, man, because one of the shows we'll get you on. We'll definitely have to get you on because you got some good opinions, Baz, and experience, man. He's played the game. You know what I mean? So yeah, Baz, let us know, please, man. I'd love to hear your opinions, man. But so good to hear from you, man. Oh, it's the lovely, the beautiful Jean Grey, the lovely, wonderful Jean Grey. Big up yourself, Jean.
Hi, Jean. Good to see you. Good seeing you for a while.
Yeah, good to see you, Jean. Cool,
yeah, we all echo what you say, Jean. Yeah, indeed it is. Typical Liverpool.
Okay, bro, don't use TikTok. Yeah, okay. That's cool. But we'll have to get you on the show, bro. For sure. See what you're thinking about the season so far and that as well. Great to see you. Yeah. And Ted says he's already started drinking.
Ted, take it easy, mate. Not yet. Hold it back, Ted. Not yet, Ted. We need you, Ted.
Drink responsibly as the advertising slogan goes, drink responsibly. Where's the fun in that, though? Only kidding.
Exactly. There you go. Lee's telling you, yeah, it's giving you the message, Ted. Oh god.
It makes me laugh when it has that on the beer mats in pubs on the bar, like drink responsibly and you're slaughtered and you're like, no, I haven't tonight. How childish. I might go out. I think I'll go out later for this because I went out last week because it's on one that I can't get. So I'll go out for this one. Like, wasn't that many people out last week compared to normal, but it was like midweek. It's better when it's a Sunday game. Do you know what I mean? When it's a big Sunday game. But like, it was surprisingly slack in the high street for the away leg, I thought, last week.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Yeah.
Happens sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like it when they're like quite full of pubs, like for the game.
Yeah.
It's better that way.
Certainly it is, Lee. Seriously. But yeah. Hand up the mic or the net, as they say, Baz. But yeah, Baz, we'll probably need to. I don't know what's up, Baz. It's all right. We'll sort something out, Baz. I don't know. Contact details or whatever, and then when you're free, then come on, man, because your opinion's always valid, Baz. Honestly, so you come on and have your say about the team, what's going on. But big up yourself, Baz.
Well, I'm pleased that Luis Enrique has seemingly talked himself into a bit of a corner from what you've said. I mean, I'm exaggerating a bit, but I'm just going on what you said, of him saying it was easy to play against us. For him to come out with that is bizarre, because, mate, you were at home. Do you know what I mean? This wasn't a final. When Ancelotti said, we were predictable in Paris, that was a final, at a neutral ground, a one-off.
Yeah.
Of course, it was going to be not easy to play against us. I mean, we beat them at the end of the day. I mean, so no wonder he's come out and said that. At the end of the day, we won the fucking match, didn't we? 1-0.
Exactly. Yeah, we did the job, Lee. We did the job. In terms of what I'll ask you, in terms of subs, do you think we'll use all 5 subs, or will it be the case of we'll use less? And who do you think? I mean, it's kind of hard, but who do you think will be the ones coming on the pitch to try and affect the game?
Well, I think we'll probably. We might not use all 5 subs tonight, might we? Because you might want to keep everyone on the pitch in that sense to make sure we get the result. Because I don't see us putting them away early. Although we could have early pressure, it's going to take some time, I think, to get the measure of them. Who could have the impact? Well, the strikers. I said I'd like Jota to start up front, so we still have Nunes. We need a Gakpo or Diaz, because I'd like Gakpo to start if he's ready. And for midfield, we've got Jones, haven't we, for midfield? The fullbacks could be changed if need be, if they've run their legs off by 75 minutes, maybe change Bradley and Tsimikas in or something. Well, one or the other. I'm not quite sure. But obviously he'll use at least 3 of his subs, won't he? It's debatable whether he'll use all 5 tonight, though, I think.
Yeah. No, I agree, Lee. I kind of agree with you on that aspect. I think he will use the 5, to be honest. I think it's going to come on. It's going to, it's going to be key for us, as they were in the first leg, Endos, the Joneses, etc. But we'll see. We'll see.
And considering all the yellow cards, the guys who get a yellow card miss a game, hence why I believe he might, depending on the score, he might sub a few guys who are on that yellow card sort of thing. Kanate and Van Dijk. Kwanzaa might come in for them maybe later on. Depends. It just depends on what the score is. I think he ain't going to risk it if it's sort of if it's still 0-0 or something like that. I think he's going to end up keeping Kanate and Virgil on for majority of the game. McAllister, yeah, he's on a yellow card away. So, yeah. That's what I'm thinking about the subs. He has to think about them today, who he takes off, you know?
Yep. Yeah, it's gonna
But
be
going
cake.
on, but going on to the rest of the games today, Benfica are playing Barca. I'll quickly find out what the score was in the first game. I think it was
1-0, JK.
1-0, wasn't it?
Barca. Yeah.
It was. Yeah, it was. So look, so 1-0 to Barca in the first game. Yeah, so they should do it. They should wrap that up, I think. Are you guys going with Barca out of that tie? Yeah.
Yeah, Barca going to finish. Yeah. They're on form. Yeah, but because it was the one. Yeah, they're through for me. They'll seal that.
Okay.
They'll seal that game.
Yeah, that's the early kickoff. And then you got Inter against Feyenoord. I think Inter for that one, coming out of that tie.
Yeah, Inter through 2-0. Good, solid lad. They're dark horse Inter. We have to watch out for them, but yeah, they'll seal that. Yeah, they'll be Feyenoord. Lee, what do you reckon?
I got a second. I was just typing something to Gene about where to go in the city centre. Where to go for the bus parade. I used to like in the city centre around St George's Hall. I'm not sure if they do go right through the city centre anymore, but there's loads of good spots, you know, like by flyovers, like, and, you know, by where you've got, like, you know, big dual carriageways. I'm not sure what the route is anymore. The most recent ones have been with like my mum and my stepdad in their car, and we've just like sat off, you know, somewhere on the route by the roadside, like, you know, we were close to the city centre last time, but we didn't go into the city centre. But it's quite easy to find spots. Just ask people on that. Once you're actually in Liverpool. I'll come back to you on that. I'll come back to you. I'll ask my mum. I'll phone my mum up later and ask her where's good spots to sit off for the parade. I used to like the city centre when I was a kid. My best memories of it is of '84 when we won the treble, the one we're going for now. And we were all outside St George's Hall. And the bus came past, and that was ran after it for ages. But there's loads of like vantage points that like kids could climb on top of to get a look and that, you know what I mean? It's right by Lime Street train station. St George's Hall is right in the centre of this, where, you know, shopping centre is and all that. They probably still do go through there, like, because it was always one of the main places. Like, that's where Shankly did that speech, you know, like when he was saying, we do it for you and all that stuff. That was at St George's Hall.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. No, that's fair enough. But yeah, Gene, yeah, Lee, you, me, JK, anyone else in the chat? We will be there. I definitely will be there. As soon as I know I'm booking, I'll speak to him, booking my hotel reservation, driving, and we'll go in there. All of us will link up and celebrate. But yeah, we'll keep that in wraps. We'll just wait. The champagne's ready to be popped, but we're just waiting to pop the bottle. So yeah, 100%. We will all be there.
Yeah, there's loads of places we could meet up. Like, I'll have to do some research, if I'm honest, because I haven't been to one for a while, so I don't know, like, what the new thinking is on homecomings. But yeah, I'll find out anyway. I'll get back to you.
Lee is the man. Yeah, he will find that. Guys, big game tonight. Don't like the way PSG are violating the ting, but that they're getting licked tonight. Listen, Baz, 100%. And you know me, I like to keep it PG, but I'm going to say them French pussies, man. Yeah, you know what I mean? They're going to get dealt with tonight still. Excuse my language, but yeah. I hope so. After what they're saying, they're chatting, talking the thing, Baz. Yeah, man like them, they need to be dealt with still. Yeah, Gene, agreed.
The last one I remember that stands out, Gene, was the 2005 one. I remember my mum bought me a Liverpool. didn't have one for that season, and like I was massive though that I found it recently. My Liverpool top I was wearing in 2005 for the parade, and it's huge, mate. There was two of me then. I was like about 10 stone heavier. It's just a huge shirt. I can't believe it used to belong to me.
Yeah. Yeah, big else. Oh dear.
Yeah, but that was a good one, the 2005. Yeah, it was a really good coming because it was like, yeah, that was the first winning one since '84. But I wasn't in the town centre in 2005. I can't actually remember where we were along the route in my stepdad's car, but we were somewhere along the route. Yeah.
All right, so I'm just going to read the rest of these comments and we'll just talk on the next subject. Yeah, Gene, yeah, they won 4-1. They did. Some of the Dembélés came off the bench, but again, Farmers League, and yeah, so they'll be ready to go. This is the final. You know what, Ted? I don't know if you've been doing mind reading with Luis Enrique. He said the same thing. I'm not sure yet. I want to say it, but I'm not sure. I don't think so. Let's see. If we win tonight, I expect us to beat Villa. It looks likely, but it's just the semi-final. Whoever we play out of the Madrid teams out of Arsenal. So not yet. I don't think so, but let's see. I'm here to be proved wrong, and we can only hope. PSG has to make it. I think we've been struggling. They're going to get licks. We can play. Yeah, and that, you know what? And you know, when we talk about and again, just before I go into the next comments, yeah, Slot plays different ways, and this is what I like. I want my manager to be flexible. I mean, what do you think about that, Lee? Baz's comment, like Slot, has he impressed you with his different priority of ways of changing things for us, formation or play wise? Have you been very surprised, and have you been, in terms of Slot's game thinking?
Yeah, I think I've been pleasantly surprised how adaptable he is in recent months. It seems like he's learning quickly, isn't he? And for him to be like only 2/3 of the way through his first season, he's doing incredibly well, isn't he? And yeah, it's just watching the little changes lately that we've done, and it's good to know that we can do that if we need to. Like what we did at City, it worked perfectly that day. It was just great that day, wasn't it? Because it wasn't an end-to-end game and it was just a game we can totally control from the first whistle to the last. And it was so funny to do that to Pep Guardiola on his own pitch.
Yeah.
Sure, they had the ball, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, it was just really funny to watch, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, nice, Gene. You were there.
Having a little crisis of confidence lately, isn't he, Pep? A little identity crisis about his possession football, I reckon.
Yeah.
When his interview after the Forest defeat was funny. I got a laugh out of that. There was some comedic value in that interview. Yeah, he looks like the type of guy that talks to himself a lot. You do see him talking to himself sitting on the bench, but you could imagine as a person he talks to himself a lot anyway, Pep.
Yeah. This is it. But yeah, it's true. Oh, that's nice, Gene. So you went to 2005. That's nice, man. Tell us your memories of the day. Yeah, great day, brilliant, Gene. And look at this, this little fraudster. Who's this? Who's this commenting in this chat? We blocked you before, haven't we? Hey, you fraudster, you troll. We blocked you. Yeah. I'm gonna block this guy again. I'm gonna block this guy again. Who are you, mate? We're blocking you, you troll. No, on the serious note, no, big up Fuzzy. Fuzzy, channel, yeah, big up Fuzzy. Don't know if you'll work. And yeah, man, looking forward to the game. We're all good, Fuzzy. We're just here, we're conversating, man, just seeing what can happen. And yeah, hopefully tomorrow we'll be talking about another famous Anfield night and getting to the last day, one step closer, So let's just see. Let's just hope if that happens. We'll see what happens in that front.
Yeah.
In terms of scoreline, Lee, what do you think the scoreline will be for tonight?
I went for 2-1.
Mhm.
I didn't dare say any more than that because I
2-1.
don't want to jinx it. I think 2-1's about enough for the prediction.
Mhm.
Yeah, I could see them scoring a goal at some point, like, but hopefully it'll be after we've scored at least one. Yeah, I
Yeah,
could
I
see
think. Yeah.
quite a tight game, 2-1 in the end. Maybe a 0-0 first half.
Yeah.
Like for me, the first goal is the most important. We get it, that's 2-0 up. They get it, it's 1-1. It's on. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm not going to give them an invitation to get that first goal. We're at home, we've got the crowd. I'm looking to get that first goal. So I'm telling Salah, whoever it is, get that first goal. And then we can do that defensive sort of setup, what we did away at PSG, you know? We've got a 2-goal lead then. I wouldn't risk
Make
it
the
with the
night a
1-0.
lot easier, won't it, if we score first? Make
Yeah.
it a lot harder for them as well. Like, it'll put the pressure on them, especially if we were to score early, which can always happen in any game. Can happen in any game. Someone scores early, if that was to be us.
And the thing is, if we score early to make it 2, bro, they ain't gonna think about attacking us. That's their mission for the rest of the game, and that will invite Salah, Darwin, whoever on the counter attack. That will be my tactic for tonight. Get that first goal, get it early, and then we will take care of the rest of the game. You know.
I'm interested to see what Luis Enrique's cooked up for their tactics like for this one. Because he knows if they go a goal behind, then they have to come out, and we could potentially kill them then. So I'm thinking he might be quite cautious at first, Enrique. You know what I mean? So
I don't think so. I think he's going to go at it because look at him in that game in Paris, bro. They didn't stop.
I only mean
don't
in the
need till the
beginning.
end.
I mean at the beginning, like, and then try and grow into the game, if you know what I mean.
You reckon? I think they're going to try to. I think that's why we got to start off fast, so you don't give them an invitation to start. You know what I mean? Hence why I want that first goal.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. Yeah, good start. That's what we need. Well, everyone's got to be in sync all over the pitch, haven't they? Like, we've got to be on it tonight, everywhere. But they'll be up for it. We know they will. Like, that's our thing, to be up for big games, and I don't think they'll disappoint us. Hopefully.
Looking at their team and stuff, as I said, Marquinhos, he's on a yellow anyway. I'll quickly run through the other games today. We got Inter Feyenoord, we talked about that. Leverkusen Bayern, 3-0 up from the first game. There's only one winner there for me. That's Bayern. Leverkusen without Wirtz as well. You, Lee, what do you reckon? Bayer, Leverkusen at home, do you reckon they can pull 3 goals back against Bayern Munich? I don't think so.
No, not 3.
As well. Not
Can't
3.
see them pulling 3 back, no.
They're not Liverpool, you know what I mean, bro? Against Barcelona, 4-0. Nalante, you got a feeling about that? Bayer Leverkusen at home could do something?
You know, Leverkusen are disappointed for me in the first leg. I thought it'd be a much more closer game, but they're a bit reckless.
Yeah.
And the game's done. Even if they score, I don't think they've got enough firepower. But I mean, like Brian said, you could wrap him, you could put him in the box and bring him to Anfield. But yeah, they're through, man. You know, they're through. Kane and Co. Yeah, buying a few, they'll still finish the job.
Yeah, that's what I think as well.
We've never met Bayern in the final. We had them in the semi in 81 before we beat Madrid in Paris, but we've never had a Bayern final, which wouldn't be mad.
And the last 16, so yeah.
Yeah, because they're on that side of the draw, aren't they? Bayern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So be Bayern,
we beat Roma in their own stadium in 84. We could beat Bayern in their own stadium this year if we got to the final and they were there in our way. That'd be fun.
Yeah, because the final's there in Munich.
Yeah. So
remember last time we played them there when Mane scored that top goal?
Mate, they've lost every European Cup final they played to English teams. Villa, United, Chelsea. They've lost to all 3 of them in finals. Their record is 3 for 3. I remember the Villa one, mate, in '82. Villa by Munich. The winning goal scorer in the 1-0 was a Scouser, Peter With, and the captain, Dennis Mortimer, was a Scouser too, lifted the trophy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And obviously, I
Yeah.
remember the bloody United one. Munich battered United that night, didn't they? And he pretty much battered Chelsea, didn't they? And Chelsea Drogba got it late, didn't he? And then he went on pens. But yeah, their record against English teams, it's like a jinx on them, mate. Just because
that was a weird
they've been
final.
the better side. Like, yeah, they've been the better side. They were the better side than Villa, probably in the 82 one. They were the better side each time, but lost.
And Robin missed a penalty in that final.
Yeah. Well, they've got 6 now, like us. Don't want them on 7, like, so we'll prefer they went out sooner, probably. Like,
Yeah.
but I'd love us to get to 7, so we could be equal with AC Milan on second. Second equals good.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow we've got Lille against Dortmund. First game was 1-1.
Did
So
well,
that's
didn't
the
they,
right
Lille,
way.
to get a 1-1 in Dortmund? So they got a chance of going through.
Yep. Their striker David, he scored, I think. Yeah, he did. He looks okay. He can go on a free this summer. Would you take him?
Would you take David on a 3? Why not? If we thought
I
he
would.
could, if Arnie thought he could prosper in the Premier League, why not? And in his way of playing, why not?
That's what I think. I wouldn't mind him. And then we got Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid tomorrow. Real Madrid 2-1 up from the first game. Atletico at home now. For me, that's either way as well. That if Atletico get the first goal, then it's on. Real Madrid get the first goal, is 3-1. So it's like a bit like us. So which way are you going with that one, Nalante Anley? Atletico or Real Madrid? Because they could be our possible semi-final opponents.
Yeah, I'll probably just go for Real.
Yeah.
With the 2-1 lead. Yeah.
I just got a funny feeling Atletico Madrid are going to pull it off. I don't know. I just got a funny feeling.
1-0's not enough, though, is it, for them? They have to get 2
Well, that'll
goals.
be, to win it. But if it's 2-2, then extra time penalties or whatever it is, First things first, get the goal back. So you're level terms, That'll be his sort of thingy. Just depends on Real Madrid, bro. They haven't been top this season. We beat them 2-0. Their league form on and off as well. They just scraped by the other day. And a lot of their fans have been moaning about the manager, Ancelotti, saying it's time to move on, this, that, and the other. And I'm thinking, where's the respect? This guy has won you so much stuff.
I know. Oh, their fans have no respect in
Horrible.
that sense, JK. Well, most of the, I don't know how many, but quite a lot of them have no respect in that sense. They're the most entitled fans you could ever imagine. And I only found that out when I got the internet. I never had a dislike for them, but then when I got the internet and seeing how their fans talk, I was like, what a bunch of twats. But yeah, I suppose it's just some of them. But the entitlement of Real Madrid fans, is astonishing. The ones that are like that. It's like your worst ever Man United fan times 10.
Yeah, it's true, bro. And Nilante, what do you reckon out of that tie? Atletico and Real. And wait for him to come back. Okay, and tomorrow again it's Arsenal PSV. Only one winner there. Arsenal 7-1 up. Right, no brainer. And then you got Villa Club Bruges. So you're already thinking, because you're on about the tie in Birmingham, the next tie. So you're already thinking Villa have got that, yeah? Yeah, 3-1 up from the first game. Yeah, Villa should win that.
Yeah, Villa got that.
Yeah, Villa got that.
Villa,
So
yeah.
Sorted. Yeah, man. So it looks like it could be us against Villa in the next game. I hope we just do it right today. And Gene's saying 2-1 on the night. That will be a 3-1 win for us. Yeah, I'll take that. But for me, a clean sheet today, if they sort of set their mind to that, we're through. If you understand, you can't defend for 95, 96 minutes, you know what I mean, and not concede or whatever it is. You can't just do that sometimes.
No.
But I feel us getting that goal was a blessing in disguise, bro. It might give us an opportunity because their manager's thinking now, today, even right now, wherever he is, thinking, you know what, we need a goal. So we're going to try to attack them. And that's where I want our team to pounce on them straight away. That's I don't believe we're going to be the ones who are sort of attacking first. I think it's going to be them guys. So, but yeah, I'll take a 2-1 win on the night today. No problem. And looking on to Sunday, yeah, Nancy?
No, I said yeah, same. It'll just be it will be just sweet. Yeah, nice 2-1, mate. Can tell them, yeah. Was it easy this time?
And bless up, Steve. Let's go, champs. Yep, let's get that win today. Very important. Looking on to Sunday's game. Are you even thinking about that game on Sunday, or are you just sort of preoccupied with tonight's game? Because like Newcastle won yesterday away to West Ham in the Premier League, 1-0.
Yeah.
So they've got a win under their belt going into that game. What do you think on Sunday? Like, it depends on who stays fit after tonight's battle, I believe. That's going to depend. Like, then we've got a bit of a gap until Sunday. We'll have a few days to rest, sort of sort ourselves out and get on to that final, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see Newcastle warmed up for it with a 1-0 win over West Ham, didn't he? It was away as well, wasn't it? Going away win. So that gives them a little bit of momentum that wasn't there because they've been having a couple of bad results, hadn't they? But they're up in the table, aren't they? They're up in the table. Isak's back in the team. Is Botman back for the final?
I don't think so.
He's in mid-league. He's out.
Good.
Him, Hall, and Gordon.
Yeah, I don't fancy Shaw and Byrne that much as a partnership. I think a player like Jota could really torture them if it was Jota on his metal in the final, on his game. Torture that damn Byrne and Shaw, I reckon, with his movement, and his elusiveness. That's what I like to see. And I want Jota to just get a bloody grip and start delivering.
You know what you mean, bro?
We want to see the goals now. Where's the goals? We want the goals now. Get it sorted, Diogo.
That's it. And I realized in the last few days, bro, you've been like saying Diego, like you kept your patience on that with him.
I know.
And it's the first time I've ever heard you.
The last two matches have predicted they'd score.
Yeah. Don't do it today.
I've already done it, mate. It's done. You know what I mean?
It's out there. Okay.
History now, like I've already done it.
Oh,
just,
damn.
Third time lucky is a saying, isn't it? Like, whether it has any worth, I don't know. Like, but we'll go for the third time lucky.
Hopefully, bro. Hopefully. Like, for me, I don't matter who scores, as long as you get one, the first goal. Today, for me, I want the first goal. That'd be my tactics. Get that first goal, and we'll take it from there.
Do you know what? I've been getting used to the idea of Jota leaving in the summer in my head now for a bit, because I've sort of like my patience has snapped a bit with his fitness records. And I've always been like one of his biggest fans. We all are, aren't we? Everyone loves him as a player.
Yeah, of course.
He's just never on the bloody pitch, is he? And
yeah.
You can't be on that, like, if he's your top man, your top choice, like your first choice, and he's just never fit, you're going to have to find another option, aren't you?
I think he might be moved on in the summer. I think since Jota's come in, he's not really won a big trophy.
Yeah.
If you understand what I mean? He ain't won a Premier League or a Champions League since he's been with us, bro. We've won the League Cups and FA Cup and that. But it's about time he won a big one. Hence why, like, for me, if he's starting today, no problem, bro. I'm not that type of Liverpool fan. I love Darwin Núñez. I just like the way he plays football. I think we look more dangerous when he plays. But if Jota gets a nod, I'm not going to complain about it. It is what it is. You know what I mean? We all want Jota to get a goal.
Yeah, man, we don't know who he is. Just get the goal.
Get the goal.
The tin man, the tea lady, the canteen, the cleaner, whoever it is, man. You in the shirt? Go
Could
get
be
it.
too lazy to go buy an old Trafford to save United some money.
Mm.
Poor old Sir Jimmy had to come out and do an interview, didn't he, yesterday about where they are as a club. I got a laugh out of that anyway because I've seen bits of it. Like, yeah, I was just after the tea ladies weren't doing lay off cases. That had to make savings. Bought some
Yeah, to
right
get the new stadium.
made
To get
some
the
right
new stadium. though.
signings. I know, yeah, Everton have got their new stadium. What's happening with United? Are they going to have a new one, or are they going to renovate that dump?
I think they're going to. I'm not sure where the new one's going to be located. I've not really looked. We need to ask Melissa Reddy. She'll know.
Should move to Milton Keynes.
Listen, JK,
MK,
listen,
MK,
JK,
man.
don't kill the
MK,
stream because Brian's not here. Brian has no argument. If you mention that, Brian will take your head off, JK. Be careful. Your words are dead.
Nah, but for me, I don't know if it's going to be relocated or whatever it is. You know, that's their sort of mess. For me,
Yeah, Milton Keynes sounds like a good spot to me. Like MK
Mm.
United.
yeah. So all them United London fans can go there easy. You know what I mean? There's a lot of them there.
United. Go
Oh, they're the
Manchester.
most insufferable ones who say the worst stuff about Scousers, having never visited the city of Liverpool ever. When you're on holiday and you meet like Manx who are from the south, and a lot of the south, they're well worse than Manx who are from Manchester. Because I always get on with Manchester, even if we support different clubs. Like, I tend to get on with them. Southern Man United fans, it's like it's a badge of honour for them, and it proves like we support United to say the really vile things about Scousers. It's very predictable things like, but it's still annoying. They're still annoying. Like, I've had a few fucking verbal jousts with these types when I've been on holiday. Southern United fans.
Yeah, no, 100%, 100%. Okay, we'll just read some of these comments before we come. The panel need to take the boots. The final on Sunday. Newcastle will have 14 fit players available. Yeah, Steve, it's not big up yourself, Steve. Hope you well. Yeah, it's true. I know Botman, Lewis Hole, and Golden are all out, and that's the total left side. That's near enough for Newcastle's left side, all out. So that's a big blow for Newcastle. So yeah, that makes things a little bit more doable. Well, not say doable. We was always going to be the favourites, but it doesn't help Newcastle. It's more fun to us. So yeah, don't think we've got any excuses on Sunday. But yeah, it's true. Today, yeah, I think today I'm just reading some of the comments, JK. I think today we'll take a lot out of the players. Would like to see Keller in the cup, but won't happen. Yes, Cedric, sadly, I agree. I think he'll start Ali in the cup final. I think Kelleher deserves it. He's been monumental to us in this run as well. You know what I mean? And I'm going to be sorry to see him go, but he deserves to be a first team goalkeeper. But yeah, I hope he does, but I don't think so also. Steve, doing to send the job. Well, I don't think so. I mean, I would personally, but I think Arnie's been very consistent that he likes Diego rather than Darwin to start, and it's kind of shown that the season, just the injuries. So yeah, but I would start, but we'll see. Of course, we pray and we hope. Steve, agreed on that. Okay, this is the thing. JK likes to dismiss the sell. Diaz, Jota, Cineas, Blue Deals have been agreed to sell. Listen, Steve, we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. As JK always says, what's your famous saying about transfers now, JK?
Believe it when it can happen.
Exactly.
Like, for me, I said a while back, all the guys who were dissing Darwin over the last few years or whatever, like one day Darwin's going to do something that we need him to do. And in the last 2 games alone, he set up the goal in Paris, got us the first goal to get the equaliser against Southampton, win the penalty to get us the winner. So for me, until these guys have left, I'm not going to say nothing about these guys. Like for me, I like Darwin. Not enough game time for me. Like if he gets to start again today and does something fair play, that's 3 in a row then. And that's how you can become a better player, by actually getting starting games. And you know, like if you played the game, if you're a striker and then there's another striker in the team who starts before you, your mind ain't going to be 100% concentrated sometimes. Now that's not an excuse. It's the way humans are, you know.
Yeah. No, 100%. 100% JK. United make get government funding to build a new stadium. Benefits, yeah. I mean, hey, listen, mate. Job seekers, benefits, council. Yeah, I tell you what. I mean, I actually watched a little bit of that interview. Not that I care, but just out of it, boy, they're in deep. They're in the dirt, and we love to see it. We love to see it. Okay.
He only owns 25%, doesn't he? I thought he owned more, Ratcliffe, but he's only got 25%, so it's still 75% Glazers, isn't it?
Yeah. I think he said that he's saying that basically if he didn't make the cuts, basically by the end of 2025, United will be not out of business, but they'll be done in a sense, which I find that's embarrassing. That's amazing. But he said he's put
How the
300
mighty
million.
has fallen.
Yeah, I mean, great. Yeah,
That's it with football, and like everyone goes through lulls. We had a long lull. Arsenal are having a lull, aren't they? Everyone goes through them. Chelsea haven't. I mean, Chelsea haven't been around long enough, like, to look at them in those terms of going into a lull. They've only been a big club this century. Do you know what I mean? In the 2000s. But, I mean, they've had a little bit of a drought, haven't they, since Tuchel won them the Champions League?
No, indeed, yeah, which he done kind of well for Chelsea, to be fair. And I remember the cup finals against us in that 21-22 season.
Oh, yeah.
It was strenuous. It was a stressful.
I was more than happy for them to beat City, obviously, but I was pleased the way they beat Real Madrid as well in the semi. Remember that? When Tuchel's Chelsea knocked Madrid out in the semi and then got to it. Did we knock them out in the quarter? I think it might have been the quarter. Drew Madrid and knocked them out, but it was a good win for Chelsea anyway. It's their second one, wasn't it? Like gives them a little bit more status, like. They're never shy of bragging now that they're the only team in London with the European Cup, are they? Chelsea, the pride of London, say their banners, don't they? And it's got like trophies. And fair play, like they have won them trophies. Fair play.
Yeah, exactly. Steve says no sentiments. Color stays at the bench. Play your best 11. Steve, I hear you, but don't you think Kelleher's done it before? He's been more. Personally, I think he deserves to start. Steve, wouldn't you wouldn't be taking issue with Kelleher starting, but no, I hear you. I hear you in that.
I was massively supporting Emery's Arsenal when they played Chelsea in the Europa League final. But, he didn't win it.
Yeah.
No, they have done all right because they've got that and they got the Cup Winners' Cup years ago, didn't they? They got that in like 1970 or something, so it gave them the full set.
Yeah.
Doesn't make them European royalty, though. Chelsea fans like to say that they're European royalty, but that's a hollow boast, that, if ever I've heard one.
Yeah, that's really silly.
Yeah, it's a bit of a stretch, that, isn't it? Like European royalty.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right. So Steve says Nunes in red hot form, best striker in the world football right now after 2 games. Tongue in cheek from you there, Steve-O, but yeah. Okay, so Steve, playing about Jota deal. Gold. Nunes, the predict is good sometimes. Yeah, Cedric, it's true. It's tossing a coin, heads or tails with Darwin. You don't know what you get, but he is who he is. Said you're in prone about Jota. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, that's right. Chelsea recovery. Yeah, it's like City. Yeah, you know what, Steve? Money talks, unfortunately, and without that, Chelsea wouldn't have had the success. I mean, Chelsea were a decent team. They were a cup team, but I agree. I mean, many talks, and they're able to get, Prime Mourinho, etc., all these world-class managers and players, the Essens, Terry became Lampard, and otherwise they wouldn't be having any little bit of mini heritage European Cups. But it's football, innit? It is what it is. What can you do? Yeah, I get it. And yeah, Steve, look, I hear you. I hear you. I understand your sentiment, but all I'm saying, Steve, that Kelleher has done the job for us. So, and he was in goal for the last Cup finals, Carling Cup finals we won. So, I just feel he deserves personally to play in the final. That's all. But either way,
Yeah, I'll give him a game, Kelleher, Sunday, no
Yeah.
problem. Look
Yeah.
at that phase when Alisson was out injured. Kelleher kept us at the top of the league.
Yeah.
He was in goal. He could have let goals in, and we could not even having this title push. You know what I mean? So it wasn't Alisson missing for 1 or 2 games. It was like 2 months or something like that, 3 months or something. So Kelleher, for me, he did his part. He deserves a medal as well. I'd play him on Sunday, no problem, if he needs to be. But what it is, I understand, play your best. But I think Kelleher, for me, he's reliable. You can rely on him now. That's how good he's become.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
you
he's
reckon,
been a big
mate?
part of the season, and we won't forget that. Like in a hurry, that he's been a big part of this 20th title-winning season. He was brilliant when Alisson was out. He really was brilliant. He didn't just deputise; he did it with like aplomb, didn't he? He was like right on his game.
Yeah.
The only block on his copybook was the equaliser at St James's Park, but that happens.
Yeah.
Even the best.
Yeah.
But for me, Alisson right now is playing the best he has since he's come back from injury. Because I felt when he came back from injury, he was letting goals in and stuff like that. But the last 4 or 5 games, he's got loads of clean sheets by that Southampton goal. So for me, yeah, I understand that. Play him against that Newcastle as well. I understand that one.
Remember some of United's flop signings in the keeper position? Massimo Taibbi was the funniest one. We all had a good laugh at him.
Oh,
He had a half-decent debut, and then after that, he was woeful. He kept like virtually throwing them in the net. Fergie cut the cord on that one fairly swiftly. But yeah, got a laugh out of his ineptitude between the sticks. Old Massimo Taibbi.
Mr. Taibbi.
And poor old Fabian Barthez grasping at thin air when John Arne Rees was rasping.
Oh, that rasping off the bar. Yeah, you could have put 5 Barthez in goal lead. That was never going to be stopped. That was just a rasp. That shot was just completely. Steve, okay. Let me just Lee, you can just comment just because I know you're gonna got more stuff to say there, Lee. 2 biggest clubs, England, Liverpool, Man United only. Yeah, I mean, by the end of this season, we'll have. I think we'll personally be the biggest trophy-wise. Yeah, but or interpretation, we won't go in that down. Big up the free Wild Held Wolf. Big up yourself, Wild Dead Wolf. How are you?
Bless Wolf.
Bless Wolf. Hope you're good. Is it just me? Look, Ted. Honestly, I've been shining it for the last month and a half. JK and Lee knows. I've said Endo needs to start. I just don't see why Slot is so hesitant, and he's come on to do a job hesitant for him to start. And again, Ted, what I'll say is Endo has done the job. Look, I've said it many times. When he first came, I was very underwhelmed. I didn't want him. I thought there's others we could have got after the silly failed Casido bid. But obviously, JK, who's our German correspondent, if you know Ted, he's got contacts in Germany. He actually said, you know what, Endo could do a job. And he's done a job. I'm here to be proved wrong. And he's done a job. I just don't understand why Slot is so hard-headed not to start him. It's just rotating the players. Although we're in a good position, I just don't get it. But, that's just me.
Yeah, given what we've seen where he played 4 midfielders, and Endo wasn't one of them, you wonder, could he do that? And Jones isn't one of them, could he push them all forward? One, have Endo, Gravenberch, McAllister, and Szoboszlai is the one you know, playing in the 10, the one getting forward the most, like out of the midfielders, with it, obviously Mo and whoever on the left, like we did at City, like, and yeah, it'd be interesting, wouldn't it, to see that Endo in a four-man midfield, because Szoboszlai would, you'd be counting him as the forward, really, wouldn't you? Like in that, if he did that, if he wanted to try that, and it'd be Mac in the 10, wouldn't it? Really?
Yeah.
What do you think of that? Do you think that'd work?
Yeah, I think so. You know what, Lee? I've always thought, but I don't think you do. I would like to swap Sobbo with Mac. I think Sobbo is good at the defensive pressing side of things. I think Mac is more effective further up, though he can do it. He's doing a great job for me. But yeah, it just, again, what you like, I preserve. But I don't think the slot will do that.
No, I think he'll play Jota myself. Like I think he will plump for Jota.
Yeah.
And I'm glad, actually. It's just good to know that we can do that four-man midfield thing anyway. Like, however you want it, whatever description you want to put on it, what we did that day at City, like, it's just nice to know that we can do that in tough away games. Go somewhere, let the other team have the ball as much as they want.
Yeah.
And just take them on the break a couple of times and take the points.
Yeah.
Or the win.
100%, Lee. 100%. Wolf saying Nunes haters learning we need him. Well, you know what, Wolf? I don't think they'll ever learn. Trust me. I would say to you this. I had one person. I don't know if you watch Kopish. His name's Erling Hakaku. Yeah, and he said Nunes was Liverpool's worst ever buy ever, which is a bit of a over OTT. But you're just going to get people like that. It's all opinions, isn't it?
Kind of been watching Liverpool for long. If Nunes is the worst player he's ever seen in a Liverpool shirt.
Yeah, and striker Lee, which I just thought was OTT, over the top. Yeah. But you know what, Lee, me and you both know in the chat, there's always people with those opinions anyway. Yeah?
You know what the answer is to that? If he moves for the good fee, do you know what I mean? That'll prove them all wrong. Because if someone's prepared to pay like 55, 60 million for him still, he can't be that bad a player, can he? Do you know what I mean? He's shown why he's here. He can be a goal scorer.
Yeah.
It just doesn't happen for him here. Like, well, I'm sure he'll get his career back on track. Whether he goes to Saudi and then moves back into football somewhere else, I don't know. But he's definitely got a career. I mean, he's got his international to think about now, hasn't he? His international career. If he's not getting starts at club level or much action, he will eventually lose his place in the national side. He hasn't yet, but it will happen if he carries on like being overlooked. So we got to look at it from that view, haven't we? What's best for him in his career? Seems that he's not the man for Arnie, doesn't it? So you go with me best wishes. Do you know what I mean? But he's done. He's provided some great moments. I loved the flick against Madrid, the best one, when we went 2-0 up before we got hammered. The Newcastle goal was better looking goal, I think, probably but the flick was just. No, I think the flick was a better looking goal. I thought it was just dead cheeky and nice, that flick against Madrid. And to do it against them as well was great. That's probably my highlight of his career at Liverpool, like that flick. He scored some nice goals, like I said. That curler that he scored earlier in the season, where was it when we were away?
Bournemouth.
Yeah, Bournemouth. That was a lovely curler.
3-0. Yeah, it just doesn't do it often enough. That's the problem. And that's why we need, fortunately, guys, we need someone that can get. And, I just hear a lot of our fans saying, oh, we can't play with number 9 and this and that. I mean, it's opinions, I guess. And like I said on top, who knows what slot wants, man. We can play with an out number 9 in this team. I don't see what people would issue just because we have Mo. Mo can adapt. We've seen Mo adapt in his game. He can play with a 9. So it's just, I think people, sometimes some of our fan base clutch at straws and so in these comments, but it is what it is. Okay, Steve, when Becker in goal, our players relax too much. Stakes goals happen. When Cullen go out for players are on the A game, protect Cullen more. I wouldn't say that, Steve. It's just football. It happens. What happens, happens. You know what I mean? I think not every game, because Alisson hasn't been, he's had 1 or 2, bad. But look, the great goalkeepers, and obviously one of them, Keller, is going to leave, and we're just sending him blessings. So that's it. Okay, so that's Wolf bigging you up, Lee. Panel, one for us. Panel, since Gomez hasn't played well, rocking, LOL, what do you think, Gomez? Wolf, I'm not sure what you're trying to say there because Joey's been injured for the last month and a bit. So I'm not sure what you're trying to say. But you think Joey's had a bad season? Ain't been playing well when he was fit? Let us know. Steve, I only start Endo against weak teams in the Premier League. I don't start him in big important games, especially against ball-playing teams who move the ball quick. I mean, yeah, I hear that. I'm not saying, Steve, I hear that. But I will counteract that. And he said he played well against Man City last season and Arsenal, some of the bigger teams. So, but no, I hear you. But definitely you should be getting game time. Oh, Dominic, yeah? Dominic Chiesa in the false nine. Interesting. I would say no to Eva Chiesa. I don't think that will suit him, but I like obviously Chiesa. Like we just want game time. I mean, what do you JK Lee? Oh, okay, JK's on mute. Lee Chiesa, Dom in the false nine, Steve's thing. What do you think? JK, you can answer this one as well.
Like, for me, Chiesa's the one guy who shoots. He just shoots. As soon as he sees the goal, he's shooting. And that's what a false nine could do. Because he's around that area, you know what I mean? Like for me, Chiesa could have been used a lot more than he has been.
Agreed.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen him in that central role. You're right, he does. He gets a sight of goal, mate, and he's letting fly, isn't he? And you get goals off that, don't you? We've got goals off that.
Yeah, the second ball or whatever, you know, hits the post, comes out, whatever it is. But for me, something's not right and stuff. But
must just be a fitness thing. He just doesn't think Chiesa's got it in him. It's annoying though a bit, like, innit, you know. To not see him used at all, given that we have 5 subs these days. But, you know, at the end of the day, as long as we get the results and all that. But yeah, I would have liked to have seen him more because he can play all the positions, can't he? Left, right, and centrally. Yeah. He's got that little bit of difference about him that our other forwards haven't got.
Yep, that's what I think.
He's different. He adds that extra little bit, doesn't he, Chiesa? But it must just be a fitness thing because he's definitely got the talent.
Yeah, he's definitely got the talent. He's got the skills. He's got it in him. Say we win the treble, does Darwin still leave? I think he's going to leave, but I don't really want him to leave. But I think it will be 3 years at the club, and I don't think he's ever really had a regular spot. So I think he's going to leave. What do you guys reckon?
I feel it's the best thing for Darwin and his career, both on the club level and international. And yes, we do need to look somewhere else. I'd really like Matheus Cunha. Of all the names mentioned, Isaac, it's just too fanciful a notion that we would have enough money to spend that on Isaac and then be able to buy a left back as well and a midfielder as well. Do you know what I mean? So I think Cunha would be the obvious choice. And it's good that Slot came out and mentioned how good a player Cunha is when he said for the team in 17th to have a player like him. Says a lot about how good this league is. So you can only read into that like good things, can't you? That he's aware of Cunha and thinks he's a good player and that. And he showed he was a good player in that game against us with that finish. It was outrageous, wasn't it? If we had that in our team next season, like that'd be great. He's got that fiery temper, but that can be harnessed. It come out of it. He's got this band, whatever, like, but that can be harnessed. And I just think, yeah, he'd be a good fit for us. I think he'd be a good fit, wouldn't he? Because you've got to have money left to buy other players, haven't you? If we were to buy Isak, we'd have no other money probably. Like, no one, you know what I mean? But we're not known for spending ridiculous amounts, are we? Like all in one go. So we'd have to save some of the transfer cash for a left back as well, wouldn't we? And maybe a centre half and a midfield. We need a few players, don't we, in the summer? And surely it's going to be a big summer of people coming in as well as going out. 'Cause there's going to be quite a few going out by the looks of it.
Yeah, but look, that makes me laugh though, Lee, is that the squad right now has got us top of the Premier League table. Got us to this far in the Champions. So I don't understand everyone shouting and screaming. We need to get rid of this guy. We need to get this guy. We need to do this and that. I'm thinking the squad we got right now, but the 3 guys out of contract, age-wise, are all sound. Like, why is everyone in a rush to sort of sell everyone?
I've always
I
been
don't
quite
understand that.
happy with Tsimikas as Robbo's standing, but I think we could do with a signing at left back. Definitely someone who could come in, go into the team, and we'd still have Robbo as well, like as
him and him.
as his backup, maybe, and let Tsimikas go. I think it's time for that, maybe. Fresh blood at left back, fresh younger blood at left back, fresher legs.
And Steve says one of the LFC's worst signings is Dundee, Laser, and Mario. It sounds like a bloody computer game.
Oh yeah, Dundee was a piss take. Lazar Markovic was badly cracked. Did score 1 decent goal. Mario was not a bad player, but it didn't work for us. Dundee was just a bad player. It wasn't just that it didn't work for us. Dundee was just crap. That Jovanovic under Roy Hodgson, he was terrible. Nicky Tanner, the centre back from the early 90s, one of the worst players I've ever seen in a Liverpool shirt. Many bad players. Istvan Kozma, our first Hungarian, back in the early soonest brought him in from Dunfermline. Istvan Kozma, our original Hungarian midfielder. He was rubbish.
Gene's gonna miss Daweezy if he goes.
Gene Gray, Marianne, they're gonna have a fight over Daweezy.
Yeah, he's gonna miss them more. I'll miss him, man. I just like his cheekiness, man.
Yeah, Diouf's another one. He didn't work for us, but he wasn't a rubbish player in the way that Dundee was. Like Diouf was a good player, it just didn't happen here.
Yeah,
but he's a talent. Bit of a maverick, Winnie. I liked him when he first come. Like
I didn't.
He got 2 on his debut against Southampton at Anfield.
Yeah, and that was it. That was it.
Yeah, I remember Houllier said that Salif Diao would be his Vieira. That didn't work out.
Oh God, Houllier made some howlers. As much as a great manager,
the decision not to keep Anelka and to bring El Hadj in and seeing Salif Diao as his Vieira.
Yeah,
I mean, he even said Shearer reminded him of Zizou, meaning Zidane. The nickname for Zidane in France, Zizou. He said Bruno reminds me of Zizou sometimes.
That was terrible.
Got a bit far there, Gerard. I like the enthusiasm, but you've let it come a little bit unchained there, untethered.
Yeah. FSG Summer War Chest is just over 5 million. Well, that's 5 million more than I think it is.
Yeah, exactly. It's over 1 million, but that's great. We're in business.
Oh, we thought we got 5 million at least. Sorted.
Oh man, look at the players we're gonna buy with 5 mil.
Yo, madness. Well, look, he agrees. Worst ever not buy was Anelka. Yeah.
Who looks so good in a white and black away kit. The white shirt with the black shorts. He looks really good in that away kit with the gold in it as well. Black and white and gold, the away kit, and he looked.
Yeah, that top was nice. Yeah. Adidas. We'll talk more about Adidas for next season, and we'll make a show about it. Talking about I'm happy we're going with Adidas, just better designs for me. Lee, barbecue at your house on parade day. Cool.
Definitely. I'll buy some barbecue gear as quick as I can.
So Gene's gonna come, everyone's gonna come, and land to everyone, man.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm gone.
It's done. What date do you guys know approximately what date that parade will be? I'm not if we win the league. I'm not saying we win the league.
It'd be after if we're in the Champions League final, it'd be after that, wouldn't it? It'd be
oh yeah, if it's a Champions League final, probably after. It will be out. It'd be in June. Yeah.
June-ish, won't it? That's what I was thinking.
But if we don't get to the final, then we're probably looking end of May, or might be.
If we don't get to the final, it's going to be earlier. If we get to the final, it'll be delayed.
Yeah, that's how I'm looking at it. He likes to wait Arnie brings on Endo to close out the game. Yeah, he does his job. Does what he gets paid for, you know. Endo for you guys.
Man.
Yeah, I've
Definitely
been enjoying his brief cameos at the end of games. I thought that he should have been used more earlier in the season because he wasn't much. He didn't get many minutes early in the season. I thought he should have been on the pitch at Goodison to close that game out, and maybe we wouldn't have conceded that bastard goal. But anyway, on we go. And we've got a bone to pick with Everton when they get to Anfield after that outrage with bloody Michael Oliver and the hazard time and the foul on Ibu. Definitely got to bet them in that return to keep, because that's our game after the international, isn't it? So we should be right up for that. The good thing is midweek that it's FA Cup that weekend. They come back and it's FA Cup. We got no FA Cup. We got players have got extra days to, do you know what I mean? To chill, yeah, and then get to speak to the manager and that. So I'm hopeful for that derby that we can get revenge, because I'm still sore about that, and I will be for all time, even though
it's a little bit just a last minute, isn't it?
Out on top in the wins at Goodison, and
it's draws, isn't it?
Just wouldn't let it happen. Apparently, with the VAR thing, they said after it took so long, they didn't want to do the VAR ruling because they thought the Everton fans would kick off or something if it went against them. I don't know. It was just unsavoury to me. There was no need to add that much time on. I know they had an injury time or something, but he still went on too long. He went on and let that happen, in my opinion. He's well known, and it's on a matter of public record that he goes out to Saudi and referees matches and that. It'll be in his tax returns if anybody wanted to look. But he's always favoured Man City. Unsurprisingly, people say Arsenal fans feel that about him. Other fans feel that about him, that he's always favoured Man City. And I'm not surprised. I would, if it paid. I would be that man. Give me the money.
Exactly.
No. That was the good thing about the ref in '66 when Inter Milan tried to buy the ref the third year in a row, and the Hungarian ref, Georgi Vardas, said no. Inter Milan's fixer was also a Hungarian man. What was his name? Dezo Schulte. He was their fixer who turned up with the brown envelope. And he tried to bribe this Hungarian ref in '66 for the semi-final against Real Madrid, and he said no. And he went out. But he did take the bribe in '65 against Liverpool and '64 against Dortmund. Inter. Their 2 European Cups should be chalked off because of that. I know Frank supports Inter, and I think Brian does, but I'm not having their 2 wins because it's a fact. The one with us is, you know what I mean? It's an open secret what happened in '65. Apparently, in the first leg, there was some big fat Italian journalist in the Liverpool media bit, and he said to Shankly at the first game, he said, they'll never let you win. And he meant they'll never let you get through in the return leg. And Shankly just didn't understand fully what he meant, but he was right. They'll never let you go through the home legs at their place. At their place. What it was is his son was sick, the Portuguese ref, and needed a lot of expensive care. And Inter Milan picked up the tab for his son's expensive care. I don't think they had the NHS in Portugal in 1965 or anything like it. So, if you had a sick kid with, I think he had leukemia or something as a child with leukemia, and they picked up the tab for it. I don't know what they bribed the ref in '64 with, but it was Dortmund in '64 that paid. And then we met Dortmund in '66 in the Cup Winners' Cup final. So the 2 teams that had just been done out of the European Cup semi-final in 2 successive seasons, then meet in a final in Glasgow, and we lost in extra time. An own goal from Ron Yates, one of their players, hit it from the halfway. Yeah, seen video of it in black and white, but it's very grainy, the footage. You can hardly bastard see. Someone hoys it from by the halfway line, and Ron Yates is running back in. to see where it's going, and it bounces, hits the post, and comes back out, and it hits him plumb in the chest and goes in. But yeah, that was our first ever European final, 66 in Glasgow against Dortmund. But yeah, the journalist who uncovered the story with us, it was Brian Glanville, used to be a sports writer for like the Sunday People.
Oh, I heard he passed away, didn't he, recently?
Brian Glanville, yeah, he uncovered the story, and he had an American journalist called Keith Botsford who could actually speak Portuguese. Glanville could speak quite a few languages, but Portuguese wasn't one of them. So he got this American guy who could speak Portuguese, Keith Botsford, and he went out to Portugal and interviewed the ref, and the ref said, yeah, he paid for me sick kid. What was it to do? So, yeah, Tommy Smith kicked him all the way. The ref's name was Ortiz de Mendibeel. Ortiz de Mendibeel was his name. The ref. Ortiz, O-R-T-I-Z. Ortiz de Mendibeel. That was the fella. Yeah, we wasn't worried. I think that year, 65, we'd have been the first to win it then instead of United. But and Shankly was there though when Celtic became the first British club to win it in 67. He went to support John Dean. Yeah, it was good that Celtic done it before United. That makes me feel a lot better. I like Celtic because I'm Catholic. I prefer them to Rangers.
Okay.
Yeah,
the old firm rivalry.
Yeah, my stepdad supports Rangers. He's like got Scottish in his family, but he's Church of England. I'm Catholic.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so I've always quite liked Celtic.
I don't mind them, but I just like Rangers for a reason. I don't know. It's something silly like I like the colour blue. And
I met this man. I met this. What it was, my brother was going out with this student bird, and she had this mate, Ben, a student, and he was from not far from here. Formby was not far from here on the train, but he was a Man United fan, and he said, Liverpool stole You'll Never Walk Alone from Celtic, the song. And I said, no, they didn't, mate. He said, that's easily debunkable. We started singing it right in. You know, I've just said we played Borussia Dortmund in 66, right, in the final in Glasgow of the Cup Winners' Cup final. We're in the semi-final. We played Celtic, the Celtic team that won the European Cup the following season. We played that Celtic team in the semis, and that's when they first heard You'll Never Walk Alone, because we started singing it in 64. They come to Anfield in April 66 and heard it dead loud, and they started singing it after that. But you're getting knobhead United fans or fans of other clubs saying, yeah, Liverpool stole that song. No, mate, we were singing it first. Jerry and the Pacemakers are a Liverpool band. We're a Liverpool band, you know what I mean? Not their song. Everyone knows it's from the musical Carousel, Rodgers and Hammerstein. But yeah, it was them who popularised. They put it in the charts, made it number one for like a month or something. That's when we started singing it. Because they used to sing all the chart hits, the crowds years ago. Like they'd sing, you know, like Beatles songs and shit, like, and that was one of them that used to get sung, and it just caught on. You'll Never Walk Alone. Yeah. A good one. Let's pick that one. But yeah, the idea that Celtic was singing it first is easily debunkable. That only started at Celtic the following season, but it was the season they won the European Cup, so no wonder they love it. The following season, after that, April, when they come to Anfield, was the season they won the European Cup, the Lisbon Lions, and it was against that hated Inter Milan, cheating, bribing, shite team as well. What
I'm going to quickly say is MK Toe says, I think forward midfield tonight is ideal. Good work. Steve, defenders, keepers, hate players with pace, movement, and that can shoot. Dom Chiesa can do all of that. For me, Sabozza don't do it enough. Chiesa does that, hence why I don't mind seeing him play. As I said, we need Anfield. Only lost one game all season for tonight. Yeah. Well, it's not by the incredible Sulk. Who's that?
Oh yeah, Balotelli. He's on the belt.
Oh, okay.
But the striker.
I was quite pleased when we bought Mario, because obviously we'd lost Suarez. We needed something, and he had that maverick thing about him as well. He had a similar maverick thing about him, Mario. But obviously, it wasn't just.
I just knew. As soon as we bought him.
season after we nearly
Right.
won the league, we just crashed badly as a team, didn't we? Like, we were just nothing like that side that come close to winning. We should have moved Brendan on sooner, shouldn't we? Like, but thankfully we had Klopp in mind, didn't we?
Well, yeah, but then again, it's all ifs and buts because if we would have won the league under Brendan, then we would never have got Klopp. You probably might have gone to Arsenal, maybe.
Yeah, I was happy signing at the time, but Ricky Lambert, Markovic, I was happy with. I thought Markovic might work. Like,
Yeah, Lambert was like, oh god, that's just sentimental value. But that's
we were so shit in the Champions League under Rodgers. I can't. Did we
Yeah.
even win a game? Did we win a game?
I think we won one game.
You went to
One
Madrid and put Gerrard on the bench, remember?
Yeah, against Real Madrid. Yeah.
I remember we went to Madrid and we were shite. I remember that much. I've blanked the
Well, we
rest of it
lost
out of
them,
memory.
Yeah. No great striker. Sterling, was open. Yeah.
Yeah, Sterling left, didn't he, straight away as well. Him and Suarez leaving together, mate, just killed us.
No, the Suarez left. Remember the end of the World Cup year 2014, and Sterling left the year after.
No, didn't Sterling leave after we nearly won the league straight away?
He stayed. Yeah. He stayed for another season.
All right, but yeah, I thought it was after that one that he left. But yeah, they weren't very good. Markovic, like, he didn't do much. I remember him scoring one half decent goal.
Yeah.
But he never got back to anywhere near what he was billed as, did he, when he left us? He moved around, didn't he? But like, that was a waste of 20 million money, Lazar Markovic. I was hoping he'd be our first decent Serbian player since we'd had Croats before that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Grujic didn't work either, did he? Marko Grujic, the Serbian.
No, he didn't. No. He did not, but that's one for the past, and yeah. So
He was only 5 million though, weren't he?
Markovic.
Money, yeah.
Markovic, he was 20 mil.
Was he?
Markovic, yeah.
Yeah, Markovic was. I was talking about Grujic. Remember Grujic, the other Serb that
the Serb. Yeah. He was 5 mil. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Grujic. Yeah.
Yeah, he was only like 5 million. Did he go to Porto or something after we let him go?
Yeah, he made a profit, but again, he just, I don't know why these clubs do. They just waste signing, played him once or twice, and then hardly played him again. I just hate when clubs do that. We just waste signing.
What's his name? Got off to Saudi, didn't he? The Serbian striker. What was his name? The Fulham guy.
No, Mihailovic or Matovic. Yeah. He went there. Milosevic. Alexander Milosevic. Yeah, he went.
Remember Savo Milosevic for Villa? He was all right, wasn't he, Savo Milosevic?
Yeah, he was. He was a decent player. He was good.
Remember Juan Pablo Angel? He could be good, couldn't he? He could be really good sometimes. He's only a really small forward, wasn't he, Juan Pablo Angel? But he was good.
Yeah.
Just didn't see it much, really, did we? Like, but
Nalante, you want to talk about that comment?
Yeah. I know what you did, Jake. And I'll say it all in the nicest, respectable words. I mean, that's fair enough. His opinion, he's average, but not for me. And it's not because he's one of my favorite players, and I've seen him play live at Charlton before he left, and to Liverpool, I've seen him look. He's been lucky. He had one bad season. Tell me, what bad season did he have? And if it wasn't for injuries happening all the time, he would have been starting Virgil. And everyone goes, and again, this is my opinion, people might say it best, everyone goes about Ibu. A fit and prime Joe Gomez is just as good as Ibu. There's nothing that Ibu does that he can't do, you know what I mean? And after that horrendous season he had, he came back last season. What was he? He's one of our best players. He's our top three. He's our top three in terms of players of the season last season, you know what I mean? You can play all across the batch, so... But that's fair enough. That's your opinion. So, I disagree with that completely.
Got
yeah,
himself
better
back
place
in
to
the
move on.
England squad. It was a good
Yeah.
one for Joe to get back in the England squad, wasn't it, for the Euros? It made
Yeah.
sense as well, given the number of positions that he could cover. It was a no-brainer for Southgate to have him at the Euros.
Yeah, he just was never used. I mean, I'm not surprised. He came up there to make the numbers. There you
Yeah,
go.
he had his favourites, Southgate. But I mean, it's a thing though, isn't it? Like for it's a point of pride for players, like to be picked for the national side, whether they're playing or not. They want to be part of the thing, don't they? Like, and you are still part of it when you're a squad player. I was glad for him to get some international recognition for the season he had for us. It was the cherry on the cake for him, wasn't it? Like his comeback season resulting in getting called back up to the national side. But we knew Jimmy Southgate had his favourites for the four positions, like already.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Lee, let me go through some of these comments because there's quite a few that's come in. Even if we just win the title, all the squad players value has gone up. Yeah, that's true, Steve. I think FSG will rate Bournemouth or Ipswich were the best players. Not Ipswich, no, Steve, but the other two, yeah, we'll watch this space. I want Robbo, Simicast sold, and Incapi Hato signed. Listen, Steve, I don't disagree with you there. I mean, as much as Robbo, if we got those two in, then we won't complain. Wolf says, Darwin, oh my God, he's well young. Don't forget age like Sobs Gravy. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, he's still young. He's still at his peak, so he's still got time to grow. I get it. Ted, I think Lee's gone in the worst strikers we've had for Rolling. Yeah, he was all right, but yeah, he went. Yeah, he didn't do it. Wolf says Foreign was okay, not great, but when needed better than Shelby. Yeah, maybe. But it's a hard one. I think Shelby, toss a coin. Dream Crane getting love in the chat from Wolf. Big ups. Okay. Steve, ever she spent 10.5 million on Chiesa, we win the league this summer, they'll make just 5 million people for the player.
Don't even go down that road. Don't even go down that road.
Exactly, Lee. Yeah, 5 million. Oh, that'd be a drink. Okay, Wolfheads. Versus it. Okay, she's talking about over the Champions. If we go to the Champions League final, the parade. Steve, I don't think Arnie rates IQ. Endo, Elliott, Nunes, Morton, Chiesa all be sold this summer. I think you're right. To be fair, two of them I wouldn't sell, but yeah, you could be right. But we'll see. Okay, that's what Gene Gray from Wolf. Hope the Corey gets booed when he's at Anfield. Yeah, he'll get it. Oh yes, Ted. The fans, and I'm sure they don't forget Corey trying to wind up the fans. He knew what he was doing, so yeah, he'll get it.
Yeah. It was him who pushed Ibu, wasn't it? Like, and it was a push. That's what their goal came from, mate. No way would that have been a goal if he didn't do that little thing on Ibu. And it's nonsense to say, oh, we should have went down. He shouldn't have to go down. That's what VAR's there for. VAR should pick that up.
Yeah.
He went to jump and pressure was put on him, like, and his jump just went, all wrong, didn't it? Like, it was obvious to see what happened. And I have seen that in other games where they've been given them. They have been given in other games then, but it wasn't going to win that, especially after the time it took to look at it.
Yeah.
Oliver.
Yeah. That's true, Lee. That's true. Steve, I would play 4-5-1 counter-attack tonight. PSG have to attack. We spoke them on the break. Scored a goal, PSG forward. Depends who's in that system. Could work. But I don't want us to be that defensive. Let us play our game and do what we do best for me. But, it's true. Wolf panel, will Klopp turn up on coach or give it to Slot and Prem win? Your thoughts as Klopp never got to celebrate? Yeah, I mean, Lee and JK, you can answer this one just after me. Look, Klopp he said, I don't know if you've seen it, Wolf, on the net when he went to a show. I think there's a question and answer. I think he's in South Africa or somewhere, and he said he'll be at the parade, but he's not going to go on the coach. That's disrespectful to Slot and the players, regardless they're his players, because there's a new manager, But he will be there, and the players and Slot will embrace, and he deserves to be there, and we'll be happy to see him, but not in the coach. No, he's kind of just it's a little bit disrespectful to Slot. But
he's going to be in the car behind.
JK, yeah.
Open the sunroof. Just pop his head out the sunroof, bro. That's what he's
If you
doing.
drink the German beers, yeah. But
Yeah. As long as it's
yeah,
a
look.
Mercedes, it's all right.
yeah. And just before say these the German car as well, and just before JK and Lee answer that, I'll just say quickly that yeah, I mean, it's just typical Liverpool. The year we won it, COVID, all these things happened to restrict us, and it would have been a Mazzoline, it would have been a massive. But listen, man, he'll get to celebrate in his own way with us. You know, hopefully once we see the deal in May or June, so long may it continue. So yeah, guys, what's your thoughts on Paul's comment?
I've no problem with Klopp being there or being part of it, or even on the bus, bro. Why not? He's part of the club, bro. He's history.
That would be
I show
brilliant.
respect. It'd be brilliant, bro. I have no problem in that. And Slot himself has said in numerous press conferences, I got a good squad from Jurgen. He said it like in a respectful way. Yeah, I have no problem with Klopp.
I don't think he will, but it'd be nice. I seen an interview with him. It was just like a brief one where he's talking about. He said he's watched the team a bit, but not loads. You know, because he's obviously got a bit of time to himself now, but he's kept aware the results and that, and he's made up that it's going well. So I mean, we'll see him at some point, won't we? He's going to return for the visit at some point. It would be mad though if he did come to the homecoming. Especially if we did a treble, if he appeared, that'd be mad. But I don't think he'd do it. I don't think he'd turn up on that particular day. I think it'd be after that, something to be pictures of him, maybe with Arnie shaking his hand and that, like, and having a laugh with him, having a jolly with Arnie. Good to know that he's been watching a few games though, like, and that he's keeping an eye on results. I mean, you'd expect that, wouldn't you? But it's also good to know that he's relaxing and chilling after all he's done for us, like, because we're reaping the benefits of it now with Arnie. Yeah, good one.
No, I don't like the colour blue. Not a big fan. I like red. Hence why I support Liverpool. I think as a kid, it depends on what colours you like. Is the team you like? You know what I mean?
Well, I prefer blue
That's how it
jeans.
was.
Jeans. I'd never buy a pair of red jeans. Like, I have to say that.
Hey, no.
Black jeans and grey jeans as well. I've got black ones on now, and I like grey ones. But red, no, couldn't be doing with that.
No.
Well,
for me, blue, Everton, Rangers, yeah, not my cup of tea. No.
Yeah, but to be fair, Steve, it's not that deep. It's like us wearing red shirts. Man United wear red as well. Are we going to stop wearing red? No.
No, it's a thing with at least one Evertonian.
I like blue jeans.
Yeah, he wouldn't wear any red. He used to have this Evertonian mate, sort of an acquaintance for a while. I knew him for a while, and he wouldn't wear any red because he hated Liverpool that much.
Oh, wow. That's on him. I'm not going to take it that deep.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was funny. I used to tease him about it. Like, and that.
Yeah. Give me credit, Steve. I mean, I can't wear blue. I like a bit of blue. Not that I'm going to support Everton ever. So I like a bit of blue. It ain't going to stop me. But fair enough. Fair enough, Steve. You're hardcore to the core. Okay, this one for you, Lee.
That's right, yeah. Celtic copied it after their visit in '66 when they had the old Standing Cop in full voice, as it was in those days. Very, very loud. They were suitably impressed and adopted it into their song canon for the following season. The season that they become the first British side to win the European Cup in Lisbon, the Lisbon Lions. That is a good thing that we beat them in the semi in '66. Jock Stein's Celtics, they were one hell of a side. They had to beat to win the European Cup, but we beat them. Jeff Strong scored the winner for Shankly's side in that win. But yeah, that's when they started singing it after that. There were loads of songs when I was a kid. There was just loads of different ones. You don't hear them as much now, like, but there's been loads over the years. One I used to really enjoy was "You'll Win, F all again, Manchester, Manchester." Every time United came to Anfield, "You'll win, F all again, Manchester."
Manchester.
And, it's a great chance. Or "London Bridge is falling down" was one, like, for any of the Cockney teams. Poor old, insert name here. Arsenal, Chelsea, whoever, Spurs.
Yeah,
Builds it up with red and white, red and white, red and white. Builds it up with red and white. That was a good old one.
Lord lady. Yeah. All right, well told Wolf. Let's quickly go through these chats. All right, Steve, I have blue in my house. Trouble is things only come in blue, bro. That's life. That's true. Oh yes, MK Toey Steve. Yeah, you're right. Here, God, I don't know why I mixed them up. Yeah, it was Anelka the Incredible. So yeah, unfortunately, the sulk, the tag he had. So yeah, you're right. It wasn't Mario. So yeah, big up both of you. Just bought a new compound bow in blue. It's my dream bow, but it's blue. Well, congratulations on that, Wolf. Congratulations on that. Steve FSG wasted all the Suarez money on poor players. Well, yeah, the majority. There's one or two that we bought that were good. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I know. 12 million, Ted, at the good price at the time. Yeah, but it's just Balotelli is just wasteful. It's just not the same. I don't know. It's just lack of him. And yeah, but it was just desperation from Brendan. Because remember the week before, I remember pre-season, I think we were in the States. They were asking about Mario, and Brendan said no. And then next week we bought him, which was a bit hypocritical, you know. So it's just like, yeah. But anyway. Okay, Wolf. Okay, so what do you think? What do you think? We need another Bellamy. Okay. I had LFC shirt. Oh well, Wolf. Good luck with that one. Lazamarca still playing Petit in the UAE. Okay, yeah, he must be in his late 30s. Okay. Yeah, Mitrovic, Ted. Yeah, that's correct. Panel was Sterling. You big upset after we made him. Was Sterling your big upset after him going City? No, I mean, it just is what it is. I mean, Lee, were you upset when Sterling went to City at the time?
I was disappointed, not upset, because it was City and they'd recently become Pep City with loads of money and could buy anyone they wanted. So it wasn't exactly like, how could this happen to us? It was just, it happened. They came in and bought them and we couldn't do anything about it. So you just had to swallow it, didn't you? It was one of them. I've always supported them since then. Like, oh, did he done well, as long as it's not in a City shirt. I did laugh, though, when it was his goal that got disallowed. Remember in the Champions League when City got knocked out by Spurs and they thought Sterling had scored to take them through later on, and Pep took off up the touchline like his arse was on fire, celebrating, only to be brought down to earth, crashing down to earth by VAR. That was so bloody funny. I have to thank Raheem for that, for providing that moment, but it was in a City shirt, you know what I mean? But also, he scored a pen against City, didn't he, for Chelsea, or scored. That was buzzing off that. That was like last season or the one before. And it was doing us a favour. Remember when they managed to beat City and he scored the winner? So, yeah, I still support him because he was our player. Like, he was good for us and that.
Yeah, 100%, Lee, 100%. Big up, Dustin. Yeah, you, my brother, Dustin. You know, I'm not paying you any money to say this. Indeed, exactly. 100% Dustin. Less said. Ted, LOL. Okay. Yeah. What Wolves is saying, please get the algorithm going. We've got more stuff. We've got more stuff in the pipelines. Like, subscribe. Appreciated. Best short buy was McAllister. Yeah, McAllister for 2 years. A godsend to us. If only we bought him earlier. He really did.
Oh, he looks an absolute steal, doesn't he? When you see some of the exorbitant amounts that have been thrown around, like by Chelsea and the likes. Chelsea, they got a knack of spoiling things when they went and paid 100 for Enzo. Just like, just that. It was like, really? Did you have to do that? 100, really? And it's just bumped the prices of all the midfielders up straight away, didn't it? Because obviously we were in the market for one around that time. In Chelsea.
Exactly. Yeah, no, all good, Wolf. All opinions. Whether we agree, disagree, all opinions. So that's fair enough. All good. Steve says Isaac pushed the West Ham defender before they scored. VAR did nothing last night. I have to go and watch that. I didn't see the game Newcastle's win, but I'll check that. Have you seen the Klopp documentary? Linda's the fault on it, saying he did. Yeah, I'm Steve. I've watched the 3 seasons. I'm up on the last season. A little bit disappointing for me. I wanted more in the dressing room, etc. But it was a bit up and down. Lee, have you still not seen the Klopp documentary?
Not yet, no. Probably will do. I think as it ages
Yeah.
a bit, it becomes more available. See it like
Yeah, definitely. Give it a watch. It's
it'll be interesting to see what's
it
on it.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Certain stuff that you might have seen in previous shows, but certain other stuff where one of the players do speaking to today's episode, which I'll leave that for the next show. I'll go more into that anyway. But that's Gene Gray, Klopp didn't say she should be there. Oh, he will be there, Gene. He's confirmed it. He will be there. Don't go anywhere. He will be there. He will be there. Wanted Bar to stay in the first team. Klopp ignored Ninders and sent Bradley out loan. Best move for Brad. That's his true. It was. And look all the players become P. Connor Bradley, great. That's why I'm not too worried about that. Although we'll chat for your scores tonight. Oh, big up the Irishman. Yeah, Irishman. The fighting Irishman. The pride of Waterford. Brian. Big up, Brian. We wear blue. My favorite color is blue. Nobody's going to tell me what it's like. Brian, exactly. You know what I mean? Isn't it?
Yeah,
You know
I'm
what I
a
mean,
big
Brian?
fan of
It's not
blue.
that big.
Not all blues Everton blue. Everton blue is royal
exactly.
blue, that deep dark blue, there's
Exactly,
lighter blues than that are
Yeah.
available.
Yeah,
Such,
it's all right.
such as the blue of denim. Let's just put it that way. Yes.
Exactly, Lee.
You can have blue stocks. It's not a crime, can't you know?
Yeah. The only blue in my house is toilet roll, funny enough, Steve. JK, I heard you look like a little bit of pink, don't you? JK's on you. That's fine. Balotelli was 60 mil. He was at FSG signing, not to Rodgers one. Well, either way, yeah. Well, Rodgers sold us a lie anyway, Steve. But yeah, I didn't rate Shillings, to be fair. Oh, Gene, you didn't rate old Shillings now when he was balling out for us. She didn't rate Shillings. Yeah, that's what he's called. Some of the other podcasters call him Reham Shillings. No, he done all right for us. That's fair enough, G. Old Shillings is not there. You Never Walk Alone is the best song ever. Yeah, Wolf, all of us, here.
It's got everything
Tingles.
you need in a football song, isn't it? It's got all the
Yeah.
bits that you need, like, for a good football song.
I mean, yeah, exactly. What I mean, even JK, you could say just in a minute before we just wrap it up. We're going to finish in the next 2-3 minutes, guys. But with the Never Walk Alone song, like, honestly, like, and all I'm going to say is this before Lee and JK say anything about it. Being at Anfield, and if you guys in other parts of the world, if you haven't been to Anfield, please, honestly, by the grace of God, before you leave this earth, go to Anfield. If you can, make sure you go to Anfield before you leave this earth. Because tell you, man, as the guys in the panel and some people in the chat, day games, even the night games, they tingle down my arm when the songs, and it's a big game. Honestly, it gets a little bit emotional. I can't lie, I'm not an emotional guy, but it does get a little bit of emotional. Makes me think of a lot of stuff. But yeah, it's an experience anyway. But yeah, JK and Lee. Okay, JK's on mute again. Okay, it's fine. Okay, Steve, they got what they deserve. Okay, the Irishman, but yeah, oh God, the less said, yet the better, Brian. And I mean, what summed up Balotelli? That penalty, fighting over a penalty with Henderson. And I remember there's a Chelsea game we lost 2-1. I think Drogba scored. Balotelli played. Oh, he might as well not been on there. We were 10 men down, honestly. Stats say Liverpool the best club run in management. Yeah. Nah, couldn't stand to watch him run. Did nothing for me. What? What are you trying? Oh, Gene, why are you doing Shillings like that? What? Because he does his little duck runs. Oh, you're bad-minded, Gene. The duck runs. Is that what it is? Oh, come on, Gene. You're horrible, man. Gene.
Duck runs. Oh, I know that one before.
Yeah, JK.
Oh.
Sterling never won Champions League. Joey G won the war. Big up, Dustin. Hiyo, bro. Bro, it's the you know how it is, bro. You've been to the ground, mate. It's the yeah. Oh mate, honestly. Yeah, I'll tell you what. JK, this is for you. Apparently you wear pink.
Where's that come from? Real men wear pink. Huh?
That's for you, JK. Apparently
Yeah, that was probably when I said about football boots, pink football boots. I'm like, what's that all about? Come on.
It's the opposite to blue, isn't it?
Come on.
Like it's the opposite to blue is your pink, isn't it? Your pink and your blue, male and female.
Yeah.
Have I ever had anything pink myself? No, I don't think so.
Oh god, yeah, pink.
I have things that are nearly pink though, like so pale red that they're nearly pink or something. So yeah, it might be pink. I might have had pink myself. Not quite sure though. I mean, you couldn't be having a pink jumper as a man, could you? Like a pink wool jumper or something that'd look daft, or a cardigan. T-shirt maybe, a pink polo shirt. With red jeans with pink polo shirt.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then Gene says to us to hear the cop live. There's nothing like it. Brought tears to my eyes and goosies all over my body. Just amazing. Just close your eyes and listen. Yeah, for me, you have to do it. And then while Wolf says Anfield is like being in the storm of friends. Like for me, that's why tonight, very important that the fans are really loud. We started the show off with that that I said tonight, we're going to be loud. Their stadium last week was loud. We've got to do the same today, you know?
Yeah, there's no reason that we should be. You know what I mean? There's no reason that we shouldn't be.
There's no reason, bro. Yeah. So for me, they're with the 12th man, you know? And you can catch us on the 12th man's channel later on, an hour before kickoff, where we'll go through the team and the lineup and stuff. You can catch us on there. Lee, do you want to say anything before we leave?
No, just cheers to everyone in the chat. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening to me rambling about stuff from years ago. And hopefully we get a good result later. See you. Cheers, guys.
Sorry, bro. And Nalante?
Yeah, big up the chat, man. It's been great. Certain faces, you know, Wolf, haven't seen you for a while. Bazar, Gene, the lovely Gene Gray, yourself, Steve. Just big up, man. Look, like, share, subscribe. Algorithm, obviously catch us tonight on Liverpool 12th Man Show. I think it'll be 7 o'clock because the roll call preview the match again. The Irishman in the chat, big himself up, his channel. JK put the likes, share, and subscribe. And also check me out on I'm not the but thanks to JK you encouraged me, TikTok. And that's be at Nilante. You spelled differently, so that's NILANTE6 on TikTok, and I'll just be putting just complete Liverpool posts and my own match analysis and reviews on the game. So check me out on there.
Yeah, I like the one today. That was good, bro. I liked it.
No, I appreciate that, JK Lee. And just before Lee, I just wanted to say, guys, I just want to play something. I mean, this is the state of Man United and Arsenal. Just one more time.
Oh, chest. I can't breathe.
There's no words needed. Words are too much, aren't you? Just laugh at the state of them two at the moment.
That's a top way to end the show. Nice one, Nalante, Lee. Top lads. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Press the like button when you leave if that's possible. We'll appreciate it. Bless up Fozzie as well, 12th man Brian, the whole crew, Gene. I hope we will see each other on the parade as well. See you guys later. Enjoy the game later on and catch us later on 12th Man Show.
Peace out.